Evanston basketball is on the air. The Red Devils look to continue the strong round ball tradition in 2020 and 2021. Witness as Evanston sets out to prove that they belong with the best in the state of Wyoming. Follow the Red Devils all around the Cowboy State, both home and on the road, on your home for Red Devil Sports, KNYN 99.1, with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com. Red Devil basketball is brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, Dr. McKay Frankum, West Star Printing, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Hoover Chiropractic, Evanston Regional Hospital, the Come On in Casper, Plains Tire, Mountain West Business Solutions, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Rocky Mountain Sign, Uinta County School District Number 1, Ellingford Brothers, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Bear River Dental, and by T-Bar-S Body Shop. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to sit back, relax, and raise the pitchforks as we head to the arena to join the voice of your Evanston Red Devils, Elan Olliff.
Welcome to Red Devil Gymnasium for today's matchup, a conference matchup in the 4A Southwest between the Evanston Red Devils and the Jackson Bronx. Got Cody and Jackson mixed up. Elan Olliff here bringing you the action live from Red Devil Gymnasium. With mere seconds left in the third quarter in the girls JV game, it is 35-10. All Evanston Red Devils in this first matchup in the JV game. We're about half an hour away from the scheduled start of the girls game. When we come back, we'll set the scene on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I had just purchased new tires at Plains Tire in Evanston. The trained tire technicians at Plains Tire expertly mounted, balanced, and aligned my new tires, so I was feeling good. While I was there, they changed my oil, checked my brakes, fixed my AC, and made sure my shocks were in tip-top shape. And with their lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations, I was ready to roll. So, thanks to Plains Tire, when two roads diverged in a wood, I took the one less traveled. Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston. For more than 10 years, the professional and friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions has been serving customers in Wyoming and Utah. Our professional technicians live and work in communities across both states. This way, we're able to provide quick, quality service to all of our customers. We serve businesses of all sizes, and we also provide service and supplies for HP printers. Call us today to see how we can help with all your printing and copying needs. Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
In May of 2019, Uinta County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified Level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uinta County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium. Time to set the scene for this 4A Southwest matchup between the Evanston Lady Red Devils and the Jackson Bronx. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter right now in this girls JV matchup. It's 35-10, Red Devils on top. Jackson Bronx come in with an overall record of 1-9, 0-2 conference record. Last time they were out was on the 22nd of January. They went and played Green River. He's probably the favorite to win the girls quadrant right now. And Green River victorious in that matchup, 65-26. Jackson averaging just a touch over or under 38 points per game, 51 points per game allowed for the Evanston Red Devils. Still looking for that first win, and they came so close in Star Valley on Thursday night. Final score 36-35 and a nail-biter, and one that I'm sure every Red Devil fan is now circling that Star Valley-Evanston matchup right here in Red Devil Gymnasium next month. Try to get some revenge there. Evanston averaging about 35 points per game, allowing 53 points per game. Again, I don't believe those numbers are really indicative of the team that we have here. And we got a special surprise for you guys. Joining me in the booth, my color commentator for this girls game, Caden Fry. Caden, how you doing? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I'm doing good. I'm excited to watch the girls varsity tonight. Hopefully they get a win. They definitely need one, and I think they'll take the energy from Star Valley and hopefully get a win tonight against Jackson. It'll be a good matchup between the two.
Caden, one thing that we have kind of seen from this Red Devil team time and time again is just kind of the ability to bounce back and make these games close. Against an opponent like Jackson, what do you think you need to do as a player to kind of put a close loss like Star Valley out of your mind and get ready to take care of business tonight?
Well, I think the close match with the 1-point loss against Star Valley last week is going to put into towards Jackson this week. I think these girls just need to come out. Everybody does their part, and then we'll have a good game between Evanston and Jackson. If we all come out, energy and effort between Evanston, and we'll have a good win tonight.
Just a heads up, our My Local Radio chat room does seem to be down. There seems to be some issues embedding the chat room onto the website from YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, you still have access to it. But if not, we'll have to figure out another way for you to get your voice heard. That's what it looks like here at Red Devil Gymnasium. Let's talk about the last time these two teams faced off. It was February 29th, 2020 at Evanston High School. Final score, 41-38. Zosha Novakowski leads the Red Devils with 15 points, and the Red Devils able to get the win over Jackson. Earlier in that same season, they lost the opening game to Jackson, but able to come back and take care of business at home. And Kate, with the student section coming back, how big of a kind of a shot in the arm does that have for these teams that will play today?
No, it'll help us a lot. I think it'll bring a lot of energy for both the girls and guys out here. The student section, hopefully it gets a little bit bigger. They bring a lot of energy tonight, and then looks like they moved the band back to their original spot. So the band will bring some energy too, and I think it will be pretty loud in here tonight, like Evanston always does. The students always bring a good turnout, always bring a lot of energy for the kids, so it's good to have them here.
We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Red Devil Corner segment where we hear from Activities Director Bubba O'Neill to talk about the things that have changed that allows the Evanston student section. Some people call it the best in the state. I know I do. They are back in action here tonight, and we're happy to have them. We'll hear from Coach O'Neill after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Evanston Regional Hospital is an affiliate of the University of Utah Health. Our partnership builds on a long tradition of collaboration between Evanston Regional Hospital and University of Utah Health. Inside these doors, our dedicated staff is committed to being your caring partner in your healthcare journey. Whether you need an MRI or surgery, are expecting a new baby, or you're having a heart attack, Evanston Regional Hospital is here to help. Evanston Regional Hospital. Healing begins here.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
Here with Evanston High School Activities Director Bubba O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill, thank you so much for taking time to speak with us. I understand that we got some big news from the state as well as the Wyoming High School Activities Association that goes into effect, I think, today. Do you care to announce that?
Yeah, absolutely. We've gone from 100 spectators to 250 spectators, which in Evanston means our student body is going to get to be involved with any of our events that we have going forward. Now, it doesn't change a lot in terms of our middle school gyms because it's 250, but it's still up to 25% of your capacity. So it won't change in our middle schools. It's still the same when we host in our middle schools, but because 25% of capacity. at EMS is about 68 spectators. So it won't change a lot in the middle schools, but it does make a huge difference in our high school events, 25%. Obviously 250 won't even touch that, but to get to 250, that's pretty awesome because, again, it gives our kids a chance to come and watch the games, and also grandparents. I think we did a better job in our last event getting more tickets out to the kids, because what we found was there were some tickets available that were not given back to us the first time. This time we just didn't hand them out, and we were able to get those to grandparents and siblings. And so there were some really nice things. You look at that crowd, and to see those families in there to watch those kids was fun. And the crowd, even though it was a small crowd, was fairly boisterous on Thursday night. So this Saturday it ought to be great. And also we have wrestling matches on Friday, which will have extra spectators as well. So really exciting news for our community, for the state as well.
And that goes into effect today, is that correct?
That is correct. From this point forward, we're allowed 250. Now, it doesn't change the fact that the state still hasn't let up on COVID protocols, like wearing masks at all times, that type of thing. If you're not feeling well, please don't come to the games, come to any of the events. Those things have not changed. It's just allowing a few more people into the stadium or into the gym, and so that's a great thing.
Bubba, how realistic did you think it was that we would get to have a capacity raise this early in the season, right at the beginning of conference play?
I knew it was coming. I mean, you look at the numbers. People around the state are doing a better job. Uintah County's doing a better job. My hat's off to all of the people from obviously our school district to the community, to our public health workers and public health, trying to make this kind of thing happen. It's something that I expected. I expect even more as we go along. I hope that we get a few more people in those bleachers. We keep doing our jobs and keep driving those COVID numbers down. And people have been willing. This is what's been exciting to me. From the beginning of the year, it was very difficult to be the mask police and make sure people were doing what they were supposed to be doing, because so many people had personal feelings related to all of that. Even I had those. I mean, I was probably poo-pahing the COVID thing as much as anybody until I saw some of the things that were happening in our community with friends, with family members, even myself getting it. Then I realized, hey, this is a serious business, and we got to make sure that we're doing the right thing. And I think our community did the same thing. And I really don't have mask issues. Every now and then you get a person or two that have to be reminded, but most everybody is very polite and do exactly what they're asked to do and what they're supposed to do. And that's been kind of a nice change from where we were in August to where we are right now. So I think just the community support and the community coming together, and that's probably a community statewide that's made this happen. And we're going to see things open up a little bit more, I think, in the near future.
Coach, the big headline from this is that we do get the student section back, and Evanston's student section, known as one of the loudest, rowdiest student sections in the state. You yourself, as a former coach for Evanston basketball, how much of an effect does having that student body in the building have on a team? Well,
obviously the energy in the gym is crazy. Evanston does have the best of crowds, I believe, anywhere in the state. I think some people believe they know what it's like to come to Evanston. But to put it in perspective, on Thursday night, I was talking to one of Green River's coaches that have coached there for quite a long time, and they have a new coach in their program. And he had made the statement to his new coach that too bad you're not going to get to have the full experience of Evanston. And I take pride in that. You go back to the early 2000s, and then and it just kept growing and growing and growing. And our student body gets into it. Our community loves the game of basketball. They love being able to come and cheer for our kids, and that brings a lot of energy to our athletes, to our kids, knowing they have that kind of support. We're pretty tough to beat at home. Most of the time you add that crowd, it gets even tougher. And that's what's fun about getting that student body back in.
Bubba, one thing that kind of stands out is with the raise to 250. I know there were some times where even at 150, you guys were handing out tickets to the community. Does this mean that there will be more tickets available to the community because of this capacity raise?
Yeah, there's going to be a few that are available. We're just trying to figure out how we're going to get those distributed. A lot of times it's first come, first serve, and you have to come to our office. And at times that's not fair because some people have to work and they're calling us saying, hey, that's not the right thing to do, not the right way to do it. And I agree with them. You know, they're trying to make it fair for everyone is difficult. We're going to work on that and try to make it as fair as we possibly can. And we might elicit some help from you guys with the distribution of some of those tickets. We don't have a lot. There's going to be, I would say, 40 or 50 extra tickets available when it's all said and done. But we would like to fairly distribute those tickets, or as fairly as we possibly can. And everybody needs to understand this, and I hope everybody listens carefully. We don't believe we're perfect by any stretch. After every single event, we question our own selves and what we can do better. So if you believe that we're thinking that it's the best, or it's perfect. No, we're thinking it can be better. It can always be better, and we're always working on that. And you know, I know people get frustrated, and they're really frustrated with me personally. But I will tell you all that we're just trying to do the best we can, trying to make it as fair as we possibly can. And we'll continue to work on that as long as we have these restrictions. And I hope it's not a whole lot longer because I never believed when I took this job that my job would be being the mask police for our event. So I don't want to be the mask police anymore. I've had enough of that.
We're almost out of time on this segment, but one really quick question. When is the first event that we will see the return of the Evanston High School student section?
Well, we could possibly see it on Friday with wrestling. We have wrestling. Basically, it starts at 1 o'clock. It'll be all afternoon and all evening. So we could possibly have a student body there at that time. And then again, Saturday, we have Jackson basketball starting in the early afternoon. And we could possibly see our raucous student body on Saturday. I hope we do, for sure.
That's Mr. Bubba O'Neill, Activities Director for Evanston High School. Mr. O'Neill, thank you so much for your time. Anything else?
Nope. Great to have these changes. It's going to be helpful. And thank you guys for all your help. We're probably going to get some more help from you as we put these tickets out there, as we try to distribute these extra tickets. So thanks for everything. Thank community. I mean, it's been hard. It's not something that any of us like very much, but we're getting through this. So I'd like to thank everybody.
Welcome to Red Devil Gymnasium. A big thank you to Coach Bubba O'Neill, or Mr. Bubba O'Neill. I keep wanting to call him Coach. I mean, I know he coached for a while, but Bubba O'Neill, Activities Director for Evanston, giving us the good news and why this is going to be kind of an environment like what we're used to seeing here in Evanston. The student section's back. The band is in full force. A lot of people from around the community are going to be here because a lot of tickets were given out to this game. This community is starved to be at a basketball game. It's going to be loud. It's going to be fun. It's going to be Evanston Red Devil basketball like we know and love.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. It's good to see the community come together and cheer for a sport that's everybody's passionate about. Our community is very passionate about basketball, and they've always been passionate about basketball. And it's good to have the students back here. 250 is the max, and I think about 75 of them are going to be students. And I don't think Jackson will be ready for the student section. And like I said before, they're going to bring a lot of energy. And when the band's playing right now, it just gives you a good feeling that the community comes together and all for one sport. It's a good time.
Well, we are about 10 minutes away from the start of this one. A 4A Southwest matchup, Evanston versus Jackson. When we come back, we will have our coaches show on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds. Plus job listings, fun giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch live as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches, catch up on local and regional news, and get accurate weather conditions and forecasts. Visit mylocalradio.com, like us on Facebook, and stream it all now.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils. West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
When you're looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-472-6300.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
Big game for the Evanston Red Devils. Jackson Bronx in town, and we got the Lady Bronx taking on the Lady Devils first. Coach Vessler knows that a win here could cure a lot of things that ail the Lady Red Devils right now, and all of Evanston is pulling for these girls to get that win. You get a win here, and you can right the ship easily. I mean, we saw it with the volleyball team. They started out, I want to say, 1-3, excuse me, and then they had that close heartbreaker against Rock Springs. They came back, and they were a different team, and they were ready to go to become one of the top teams in the state. Coach Fessler believes that this team holds that same destiny. Will the close loss to Star Valley be the tipping point? And will that be the moment that the Red Devils are able to look back and say, this was the turning point on a successful 2021 season? We will find out soon. We are about 6 minutes away from the start. We come back, we'll have Coach Jeremy Fessler on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
This First Bank of Wyoming broadcast of Evanston basketball is brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and he can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
The best cement comes from Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. They've been mixing cement for every type of job for generations. Major construction, road and bridge, cement blocks, foundations, sidewalks, curb and gutter, cement steps, septic tanks, and water troughs. No job is too large or too small. Make sure you get the best quality cement available at the best prices. Always get your cement from Ellingford Brothers. Call today. Ellingford Brothers. We know cement. 307-789-1515.
At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we know our members by name and we love working with them face-to-face. But did you know that members can also handle almost all banking online? Everything from managing your accounts and paying bills to applying for all types of loans. It's simple and we're happy to help you get started. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Here with Evanston Lady Red Devils basketball head coach Jeremy Fessler. Coach Fessler, you guys had a heck of a game in Star Valley. What went right for you guys there? You only get lost by one. So there were definitely reasons that you guys were in it. What were those reasons?
Well, I thought defensively we had a game plan. We took away their two main offenses. They run a flex and they run a guards through. You'll see some flex with Jackson too. But we took away their offenses, their half-court stuff, and we switched it up on them defensively. We went 23, we went 1-2-2, so we kept mixing it up and keeping them off balance. And, you know, we got out 6-point lead twice in that game and just gave up layups over the top on possessions. Then one was bad luck. We had a fast break going one way and missed the layup, and then they cherry-picked. They didn't get girls back, and they got an easy layup on the other end. But it was just we just didn't get it done as far as putting a complete game together again.
Coach, I think it's obvious Thursday night was a step forward for you guys. Where do you feel like the biggest strides were made?
We cut down on turnovers. You know, we still the pressure that the teams are putting on us is still affecting us, and that was our big talk and our big work in practice. You know, if girls are going to get up and make it so hard for you to get the ball up the floor and make it so hard to get it in the wing and so hard, everything we do is hard for us, but yet we don't reciprocate that. And that's what girls basketball is all about. You know, I've been doing this is my 6th year. We've always pressured teams. And it seems like teams pressure us and we don't do the same back to them, and we let them off easy. And, you know, if I'm a competitor, if someone's kicking my butt defensively, and when I have the ball, I'm going to try to kick their butt offensively. So we talked about that a lot. We've got to get out in passing lanes, and we don't have the quickest girls. So if your girl catches it, okay, get a couple steps back and take away dribble drive. But right now we're not getting out in passing lanes. I tried to go in the third quarter when they caught up. I tried to go red up, which is our full court man, and they just blare by us. And they'd get down there, and then our post would have to rotate, and they'd kick it out for wide open threes. And so we have got to be better at having more pride and getting our butts down. And even if we're not the fastest, we can still make them work bringing the ball up. So that's what we're focused on. If teams are going to make us work, we have to make them work. And the last thing is, offensively, our guards have to attack. If you're getting pressure, we've got to quit letting teams just pressure us with no consequences. We have to get someone to go by someone and get into the middle of the paint and make something happen. And so that's our word of today is attack with purpose. And we have to get our guards going up the floor and making something happen.
After today, you guys will have gone through the Southwest Quadrant for the first time already. It's kind of crazy to say that, thinking that the conference season is almost halfway over when this game is over. How big does this game loom when you look at the overall picture and what regionals look like this year?
You know, well, Green River came in and stole one from us at home. But Star Valley did what they had to at their place. So now what we have to do is we have to do what, you know, is needed. We have to win our home games, the remaining home games. We have to beat Jackson today. We have to beat Star Valley. We have to go steal one on the road, and we have to split on the road against the other quad opponents. And if you can do those things, you can end up with a 500 or 6-4 record in conference, and that's what we're looking at.
That's Coach Jeremy Fessler, Evanston Lady Red Devils basketball head coach. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Good luck today. Anything else?
Go Lady Devils.
A big thank you to Coach Jeremy Fessler for joining us on the pregame show. Well, it's about that time. We'll step aside and we come back. We will have the Independent Software Solutions starting lineups on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Whatever takes you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground level rooms on 10 acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including newly renovated rooms, a business office, workout room, outdoor pool, and full service restaurant, plus complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
A big thank you to the Evanston Varsity Choir for providing our national anthem. As now it is time for your Independent Software Solutions starting lineups. We don't have them for Jackson Bronx as they have had a bit of the injury bug bite them. But I can tell you them as they come out. Number 5, Carson Breeding, a 6-foot freshman. Number 10, Brooklyn Hills, the 5'6" junior. Number 20, Morgan Duckett, the 5'6" senior. As they come out again, it was a game time decision, so we didn't know them. Number 22, Gracie Hardiman, the 6-foot sophomore. And that means number 24, Joanna Smits, the 5'9" senior for the Lady Bronx. Now it's time for the Evanston Red Devils, who have their white home uniforms on. Evanston across the chest, the E made up of that pitchfork. The Red Devils getting ready to come out for this one as the music queued up by Kevin Callis. Number 2, the junior, Mia Barker. Number 10, the senior, averaging 3 rebounds a game, Cambry Brown. Number 42, they replaced that. That was a last-second change. Number 11, Heidi Barton makes her return to the starting lineup after missing time of injury. And Caden, how big is that for the Lady Red Devils to get their floor general back?
No, that's going to be really good for the ladies. I'm sure she's glad to be back. So she's got a lot of energy. She's ready to play tonight.
Here's the young phenom sophomore, Emily Sawyer, averaging 6 points a game and 4 rebounds. And the leader statistically, and probably the star of this team, the junior, Stacia Barker. So for the Red Devils, it is Barker, Brown, Barton, Sawyer, and Stacia Barker. Those are your Independent Software Solutions starting lineups, brought to you by Independent Software Solutions. Let us be your IT guy. Message to my producer in the studio, Mikkel. Will you let me know if the crowd mic is a little loud? Just send me a text. Let me know what the levels are like, as we're still trying to play with it. It is a loud Red Devil Gymnasium here tonight.
The game's underway.
Inbound by Jackson, and here we go. Lady Bronx already on the offensive court for Jackson. Right now, moving into there is Gracie Hardiman, goes off the glass and in 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston quickly in transition. Heidi Barton bounces it, or goes to Camry Brown in the right wing. Brown back out to Barton at the top of the circle. Sawyer left side of the key. Takes a dribble, left side three. Mia Barker short. Rebound, the ball's on the hardwood. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow, Evanston. Red Devils coming out with some energy to start this game. They trail 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Mia Barker lob passes to Stacia Barker. In the lane, shot is up off the back iron, the glass and in. Stacia ties it up at 2-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Driving forward quickly is Hannah Freeze. Back to the right side, and now the Bronx with Brooklyn Hills. In the wing on the right side. Great defense by Barton, as now they'll have to distribute to an off-balance shot in the lane for Jackson. Rebound, Stacia Barker. Red Devils taking it back with a chance to take the lead. Barton driving across the timeline. Quick pass to Mia Barker on the left side. Emily Sawyer open in the lane, but she's blocked by Hardiman, and now the Bronx trying a quick transition bucket, loses control of the basketball, picked up by Heidi Barton. Here come the Red Devils. Barton out in front of the crowd, goes off the glass and draws the foul. Good to see Heidi Barton back. Caden Fry.
Yeah, it's good to see her back. Good to see the Devils coming out with some energy. We all knew this was going to happen. They've got a chip on their shoulder from Star Valley, and they're ready to play. So,
2 Independent Software Solution free throws coming for Heidi Barton. Independent Software Solutions, let us be your IT guy. First one off the front iron, too weak, no good. Barton, the starting point guard for the Red Devils, has missed the last few games and splashes it through. Red Devils take the lead 3-2 on the second Independent Software Solutions free throw. Jackson inbound, almost taken away by Stacia Barker, but the Bronx able to calm it down. Carson Breeding back out left side to Brooklyn Hills. They quickly go for Megan Duckett, but the ball is out of control and across the baseline. Evanston ball after the turnover by Jackson. Want to give a big thank you to our camera person for this game, Autumn Hansen. She's done a great job over the last few games, as we've seen her quite a bit up here in the broadcast booth. And she is bringing you the great great camera work. I used to say handy camera work, but that's why I stopped saying it. The great camera work on mylocalradio.com. Evanston with the ball on the left side. Ball goes a little wild over the baseline, or the sideline on the left side. Last touch is Jackson. Mia Barker to inbound it over in that far left quarter. Barton's going to come out, and now Kendall Fessler will come off the bench. Barton, we don't know what kind of minutes she's looking at. I would imagine they will be limited coming off of injury, but she was good for the minutes she came on. We'll see what Fessler's able to do filling in. Brown on the right side, driving her way into the lane, makes contact, back out to Stacia, top of the circle, three, she's open. That one no good, rebound by Jackson. Tell you what, Morgan Duckett went above the crowd of Red Devils. There's about 3 of them there to pull it down for Jackson. Pass taken, bopped away by Mia Barker. It stays in bounds. No! Barker cannot chase it. It goes out of bounds after going across the scorer's table. And checking in for the Bronx, Jamie Chatham for Jackson. It is a close game, 3-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard with 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Jackson with the ball goes to Chatham. Pass right side to Breeding. She dribbles into the lane, tries to put the floater up off balance. Easily rebound by Stacia Barker off the glass. Call her the window cleaner today. She's looking good under the defensive board for the Red Devils thus far. Fessler on the right wing. Bounces it to Emily Sawyer. Sophomore goes right back to fellow sophomore Fessler. Top of the circle three, off balance. Trying to keep it in bounds is Mia Barker, but it goes across the baseline, and Jackson gets the ball. 3-2 with 4:56 remaining in the first quarter on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Both of these teams feel the pressure that this is not a must-win, but a win that you really need in your column if you're going to look at not having to play Green River in that winner go home, loser goes to state game in Green River. So both teams kind of putting on a little bit of what you could almost mistake as postseason pressure and environment.
Yeah, traveling violation by Jackson, Red Devil ball.
Evanston takes the ball over. It'll be Mia Barker to inbound it. And a timeout coming. We're going to take it as well. Low-scoring game, 3-2 with 4:38 left in the first. Red Devils lead on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankham, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? He told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankham.
Well, give him a call, 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankham at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
Nayeli Mota now in for the Red Devils as we come out of the timeout. 4:24 left. Shot by Evanston, no good. Rebound by Chatham for the Bronx. Jackson on the drive. Chatham goes across the timeline with Nayeli Mota in tow. Chatham looks quick. Pass it, trying to find her teammate in the right wing, but it goes across the baseline untouched. Evanston gets the ball after the turnover by Jackson.
Morgan Duckett to check back in for Jackson.
Mia Barker will inbound the pass to sophomore Kendall Fessler. And there's a whistle right after the inbound play. What just?
Whistle by the refs, calling my time. Not sure what's going on.
Chatham just came out for Jackson, so now we're going to see a new guard, it looks like, for the Bronx. I believe that's Carson Breeding back in the game. Kendall Fessler out there with Mia Barker, Nayeli Mota, Stacia Barker, and Emily Sawyer. Mota in the right wing. Driving for the block, but she's cut off. She's mugged right now, bounces outside to Stacia. Pass to Kendall, left side in the wing, corner to Mia Barker. Kendall Fessler at the 10-foot line on the volleyball court here at EHS. Back out to Nayeli Mota. She tries to put a bullet past to Stacia Barker. She's double teamed and contact made. I don't know if it's a foul or a jump ball. Looks like the Jackson player, I believe that was number 20, Morgan Duckett, was able to cause a jump ball. Jackson gets it back.
Fessler wanted a different call on that one from the officials.
Evanston putting on the full court press, but Jackson's able to split through it. Breeding goes out across the timeline, back out right side to Joanna Smits. Loses control of the basketball. It's across the sideline. Last touch Evanston, though. Cambry Brown going to come in for Mia Barker. She'll join Kendall Fessler, Nayeli Mota, Emily Sawyer, and Stacia Barker. Bounce inside for Jackson. Chatham goes out left side to Joanna Smits, and now Jackson trying to work some type of offense. Long pass into the left corner to Carson Breeding. She goes into the lane, puts the shot up off balance. Rebound by Stacia Barker. She's been great at the defensive board so far this afternoon. Evanston quickly moving the ball. Nayeli Mota in the right wing. Back out to Stacia at the point. Cambry Brown in the left side. She now dribbles to the free throw line. Nayeli Mota, right wing three. Yes! Nayeli Mota makes it 6-2. Red Devils up by 4. Big three-point shot by Nayeli Mota. That might be a spark plug that Evanston's been needing at guard for a while as Jackson drives into the lane. It looks like they crossed the baseline, but I think they're going to call Evanston for a push.
Called Kendall Fessler, number 42, for a block.
Maylia Wilson's going to come in for Emily Sawyer. Wilson joins Cambry Brown, Nayeli Mota, Kendall Fessler, and Stacia Barker. Barker and Brown have been the only ones out there the entire game. Breeding goes into the lane. Shot is under, bouncing off of the rim. Great body control by Cambry Brown to keep it in. Quickly goes to Wilson, who dribbles it into the back court. Fessler, Nylia Mota in the left wing. She's looking good right now. Jump shot, free throw line expended, right side by Wilson. No good. Rebound by Jamie Chatham. She's going to try to take it as far as she can. She goes to the right corner. Kendall Fessler playing tough defense on her. Bounces it to the inside. Smits gets called for a travel. Red Devils ball.
Mia Barker checks in for the Lady Devils to take Stacia Barker.
So Stacey's finally going to get a well-deserved break. Right side, Nayeli Mota. That's where she hit that three earlier. Kendra Flessler at the top of the circle, now retreating back towards the 10-foot line on the volleyball court here at EHS. Mota in the right wing. She's going to try to get into the elbow. She retreats, goes back out to Fessler at the point. Dribbling past the free throw line. Left side three for Cambry Brown. Short. Rebound by Breeding. And here comes the Bronx. Breeding going from one end to the other. Back out to Hardiman. And yeah, that was pretty obvious. She took one step too many. Yeah. And it's another turnover for Jackson. Red Devils lead 6-2 with 1:40 left in the first on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Caitlin DeRue going to come in.
Emily Sawyer checks in as well.
So on the hardwood for the Red Devils, Emily Sawyer, Mia Barker, Cambry Brown, Malia Wilson, and Caitlin DeRue. DeRue, the ball handler right now, dribbling to the right side. Now switches direction to the left. Good screen there by Malia Wilson. She gets it now at the point. Drives to the right block, and she gets called for a travel. Jamie Chatham caused that travel to go as Wilson had no choice but to take that extra step to avoid giving up the steal. Well, inbound to Chatham, and she seems to be the one who the offense runs through, and Evanston might key in on her and what she's doing. It could determine what they're doing. Hayla Chatham now across the timeline. Ball's poked loose, and she stepped on the line. Backcourt violation. Malia Wilson raises a fist in the air in celebration. Coach Jason Huggins wants an explanation, but the ball, she did set her foot on the line. We could see it from here.
Yeah, that's correct. And with that, you have to have 3 points of contact on the line, and she had 3 points of her contact over. That's your foot, your hands, and the ball. And then she stepped on that line, and that is a backcourt violation. So good call by the officials.
Stacia goes to the scorer's table, and she's going to check in. Nope, she's not. Yes, she is. She went out, came back in, and then came out, and then went back in. She'll join Caitlin DeRue, Cambry Brown, Mia Barker, and Emily Sawyer. Good pass by DeRue, finding Brown on the right side. She tries to float a pass to Emily Sawyer in the key, but she gets called for a travel, and it's a turnover with a minute left in the fourth quarter.
Malia Wilson back in for the Devils, subs out Cambry Brown.
Morgan Duckett will inbound for the Bronx. She'll start it out by going to Carson Breeding. Lady Bronx basketball. Back out to Duckett. She goes across the timeline. Caitlin DeRue playing defense on her. Right side for Jackson, still on the Evanston lettering. Hard pass in the left corner. Joanna Smits. Guarded by Emily Sawyer. Great defense. Bounce around. Stolen in the lane by Malia Wilson. Here come the Red Devils. They've got numbers. 3-on-2. Mia Barker gets going, and she loses her footing. Ball bounces off of her foot and over the baseline. And that kind of kills the momentum. We've heard Coach Fessler talk about little things like that. And that's something that I'm sure he's going to want to clean up moving forward. Malia Wilson playing defense on the ball handler. That's Hayla Chatham. Left side three for a Breeding. That one too hard. Rebound by Stacia, who rips it out of the hands of the Jackson player. Evanston's got numbers again. Stacia looking to finish it off. Left side block off the glass and in. Red Devils extend it 8-2. 3 seconds left in the quarter. Jackson, are they going to get a final shot off? No. And the Red Devils look good. With 1 down, 3 to go. It's a 6-point lead for Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back with quarter number 2 after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I I had just purchased new tires at Plains Tire in Evanston. The trained tire technicians at Plains Tire expertly mounted, balanced, and aligned my new tires, so I was feeling good. While I was there, they changed my oil, checked my brakes, fixed my AC, and made sure my shocks were in tip-top shape. And with their lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations, I was ready to roll. So, thanks to Plains Tire, when 2 roads diverged in a wood, I took the one less traveled. Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, the first quarter was all Red Devils. Jackson went up 8-2 to start the game, 2-0 to start the game. Evanston, though, went on an 8-0 run, and that's why they lead it 8-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Heidi Barton back in the game, and she has been good in the time that we've seen her. Porter will also make her first appearance. Barton, long pass to Mia Barker in the left corner. Float pass, Stacia at the free throw line, back out to Porter in the right side. Fumbles the ball, but she gets it back. Porter trying to find Emily Sawyer, running up and making the interception. That looks like Carson Breeding. It is. She goes to the left block, and she's tied up. Porter and Barton get there, and they're going to give a foul to Barton. Coach Fessler wants a jump ball, but it'll be the first one on Heidi Barton. Hills inbound, float pass to Joanna Smits at the top of the circle. Bounces it over to Harding. Under the rim, it's off the backboard. Ball is out of bounds. Last touch, according to the referees, Evanston. Red Devils looking very good on defense. Inbound bounces off of the foot of Grace Hardiman. And over the baseline, Red Devils will take over after the turnover. 8-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard with 7:27 remaining in the first half. Heidi Barton will take it to start this one off. Red Devils with a 6-point lead. Barton bounces it over to wide open Porter. Right side three. That one just a little bit too hard. Rebound by Duckett. She'll now go across the timeline, back out right side, looking for a play in the lane, broken up by sophomore Emily Sawyer, and the senior Heidi Barton picks it up. Barton driving to the free throw line, Porter in the right wing, and down hard goes Heidi Barton. And that does not look good. We're going to go ahead and take a break. Barton didn't see what happened, but she collapsed to the ground, so we're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back on this one, on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
A scary moment for Red Devil fans. Heidi Barton goes down. She's being assisted off the court. We wish her nothing but the best. She was great in the time that we've seen her today. As we reset things at 6:59 remaining in the first half, and it's 8-2 Red Devils lead. Fessler will now come in for Barton, and now Mia Barker will inbound on the baseline. Long pass looking for Kendall Fessler. Two players had to jump for that one. Picked up by Hardiman, and foul on Kendall Fessler. Duckett completely sprinting after the wild pass, gets it, drops it in the hoop, and now picks up the and one. It's the second foul on Kendall Fessler. She'll shoot independent software solution free throws, and Duckett swishes it through, and now it's a 3-point lead. Abby Rigby is going to check in for the Red Devils, and Kendall Fessler will take a break. Rigby will join Mia Barker, Mackenzie Porter, Emily Sawyer and Stacia Barker. Porter across the timeline. Back out to Mia Barker on the left side. Porter now at the 10-foot line of the volleyball court, moving right side. Rigby floats a pass to Stacia, who just comes in and flies and knocks down the shot from the right block. Stacia Barker having a great game so far. That's 6 for her in the game. Stacia Barker's the one pass broken up by Emily Sawyer. Porter picks it up, and now she's across the timeline. Evanston's defense has been great. Mia Barker open in the left wing. Rigby, right wing three, weak, and Mia knew it was going to be short. Both her and Emily Sawyer were going for the rebound, but it's off of the Red Devils' hands and over the baseline. Hills inbounds to start the play for Jackson. She'll now sprint across the timeline. That's Carson Breeding. To the free throw line, puts the floater and draws the foul. See who they assess it to. Watching for the scoreboard, Rigby picks up her first. That is the 4th team foul on Evanston. First independent software solution free throw is no good from the Jackson player.
I believe it's number 5. I'm not sure though. Can't quite see the number.
Maybe Carson Breeding. Puts the shot up and rattles that one through. It was Carson Breeding who goes 1 for 2 on independent software solution free throws. And now Porter across the timeline for the Red Devils. Rigby on the right side. She floats one to Stacia at the free throw line. Mia Barker in the left elbow. Dribbling to the left side of the key. Jump shot from the block by Emily Sawyer. No good. Rebound by Porter. Evanston's going to keep it. Mackenzie Porter goes to Rigby, top of the circle. Back out to Mia Barker on the right side. Rigby dribbling into the free throw line. Stacia with 1 foot inside the arc. Mia Barker now to the right side. Wide open, Kenzie Porter, left side three. Yes! Kenzie Porter hits that one. And the Red Devils are looking good with guard play. We heard guard by committee. We've seen big threes from Nayeli Mota, and we see now a big 3 from Mackenzie Porter. 13-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Passes out of bounds. Breeding trying to find teammate Morgan Duckett on the left sideline, but it's wild and out of bounds. Red Devils getting ready to inbound it. Mia Barker to inbound it. Lily Johnson will check in for the first time tonight. She'll give Stacia Barker a bit of a rest and go out there to work the post with sophomore Emily Sawyer. Stacia has been great tonight. 6 points here this afternoon. Porter goes across the timeline, left side to Mia Barker. Sawyer, top of the circle. She was open, thought about taking the 3. We saw her hit a 3 against Central,
yes,
so
we did.
It's possible. Rigby, top of the circle 3, off the back iron, rebound by Jamie Chatham. Long pass right side, intercepted Mia Barker. She's off and running. She has to wait for the rest of the team as Johnson has it at the point. Back out to Rigby at the 10-foot line of the volleyball court here at EHS. JC Chatham playing tough defense on her. Floats it to Lily Johnson at the free throw line. She's trying to direct him somewhere. Right side of the court completely empty. Bounces it back to Mia Barker at the 10-foot line of the volleyball court here at EHS. Rigby now at the top of the circle. Evanston making the passes. Jump shot, mid-range right side. No good from Johnson. Rebound by number 20, Morgan Duckett. She sprints across this line, goes to the left block, no good. Rebound by Evanston. And now they're going to double team Porter after she gets the rebound. She goes across the timeline. Red Devils looking good here. 4:02 remaining and a big foul coming for Jackson. Emily Sawyer will shoot independent software solutions free throws. It will be 2. It's the first foul on Carson Breeding. Sawyer, we've heard from Coach Fessler, has excellent touch. We'll see what she's able to do from the independent software solutions free throw line. Sawyer coming into this weekend 50%. First one in and out, no good.
Malia Wilson checks in for Kenzie Porter.
And Abby Rigby also checking out as well.
Yeah, Cambry Brown came in for the Red Devils.
Sawyer shoots the second of 2 independent software solutions free throws. And there she's going to get a free one Jumping off the line was Joanna Smits and Morgan Duckett for Jackson. So Emily will get another shot at it after she missed it. Puts the shot up, front iron and through. Red Devils extend the lead to 8. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. It's 14-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard.
Stacia Barker checks back in for the Devils.
JC Chatham across the timeline. She is just absolutely speedy. Her shot, though, off the glass. Rebound by senior Cambry Brown. She's off and running. Goes to the right wing. Back out to Malia Wilson, top of the circle. Back to Mia Barker. Stacia gets to her sweet spot, the right block, and draws the foul on the ground. No. Yeah, draws the foul on the ground.
On the ground.
That'll be the second foul on Grace Hardiman. Mia Barker will inbound it. Goes to Cambry Brown to start it out at the top of the circle. Back out to Mia on the right side. She goes to the lane, jump shot off the back iron and in. Back iron, side iron, and net. Red Devils with a 10-point lead, 16-6, with 3.5 minutes in the first half remaining. Pass finds a wide open Breeding in the lane. No reason she shouldn't finish that off, and that's exactly what she does. Timeout called. We're going to keep it right here as the Red Devils, it's only going to be, no, it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take it. Red Devils up by 8, 16-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here in the second quarter on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Red Devils up 16-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. At the end of the timeout, Cambry Brown will inbound it under their own net, but the Red Devils, tell you what, they have been looking very good in this game. Coach Fessler said this is a, when it comes down to what your plans are in the postseason, this is a big game. You need to win this one. You need to keep home court in order to give yourself a chance not to have that number 4 spot and have to play Green River probably in Green River. Malia Wilson with the ball just shy of the timeline, and a jump ball called as Jackson swarms her.
Emily Sawyer checks back in for the Lady Devils.
So you got Sawyer, Stacia, Mia, Brown, and Wilson on the floor for the Red Devils. Inbound to JC Chatham, bounces it outside to Hayla Chatham. Right now, Jackson moving the ball, trying to figure out where that weakness is. Pass broken up by Malia Wilson, but Chatham's able to slow it down and gets called for a double dribble.
Good energy tonight by the Lady Devils.
2:50 remaining in the first half. Inbound to Malia Wilson. Long pass, Stacia Barker, foot on the center logo. Back out to Mia on the left side. Now Malia Wilson. Open, Cambry Brown. Beautiful pass to Stacia Barker, who does what Stacia Barker does in the lane, off the window, and in the nets. Man, she's looking good. They've got to stop her from getting into that part of the lane, or it's going to be a long night for Jackson. Left side 3, Chatham. No good. Stacia goes above the crowd and takes it away. Red Devils having a game today. Mia Barker, left side block, draws the foul, and Mia Barker's going to shoot Independent Software Solutions free throws. Independent Software Solutions, let us be your IT guy. Caden Fry, Red Devils playing their strongest game of the year when they need it most right now.
Yeah, it's good to see these girls come out, and I think with Heidi getting injured again, that puts a little bit more chip on these girls' shoulder to get a win. So
Mia Barker can't get the first one, so she'll get a second one coming. And, you know, it was a close call, a close loss that shot the volleyball team up. A 5-set loss to Rock Springs in Rock Springs, and then Evanston just went on a roll with volleyball. Is that 1-point loss in Star Valley going to do the same for the basketball team? Shot is way short. Mia Barker runs into the railing trying to keep it in. But it is a turnover by Evanston. Jackson takes it back. Chatham goes out right side to Brooklyn Hills. She's across the timeline, bounces it back over to Duckett. And now open at the top of the circle. Jackson moving the ball around pretty well. And now trying to take a three. No, they find Chatham. Left block. Top of the circle three from Jackson. No good. Rebound by Mia Barker. Evanston taking the ball away and creating chances. Porter, we had a three already on the left side, and she's got some fancy footwork there. Bounces it to Emily Sawyer. She's double teamed. Back out to Porter on the left side. Cambry Brown at the top of the circle. They calm it down. Mia Barker in the right wing. Float pass to Stacia, keeps it alive. The defender tried to break it up, but there's nothing she could do. Stacia Barker just uses her arms, pulls it out of the sky, and deposits it in the net. Red Devils off and running. They lead it 20-8 in the final minute. Drawing the foul for Jackson on the other end of the floor. Morgan Duckett on a floater. And Duckett will shoot two. First on Stacia.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to take that one away.
No, you're good, man.
Duckett will shoot Independent Software Solutions free throws. Independent Software Solutions, let us be your IT guy. First one rolls around and in for the Bronx. Abby Rigby is going to come in for Mia Barker.
Morgan Duckett, 71% coming into this week from the line.
Evanston up 20-9. Off the back iron, no good. Out of bounds, last touch over the baseline. Jackson, Evanston gets it back. I thought they were pointing. Well, they're discussing. One ref thinks it's Jackson, the other one thinks it's Evanston. We'll see where we're going. It is white ball, so Evanston gets it back. Abby Rigby will inbound it. She's out there with Stacia Barker, Mackenzie Porter, Emily Sawyer, and Cambry Brown. Rigby, short pass to Stacia, and yep, a travel by Porter. She jumped to try to catch it at the 10-foot line of the volleyball court, and then when she planted her foot down, it almost like her momentum kind of rolled her forward.
Lily Johnson to check in for the Devils.
61 seconds remaining in the first half. Red Devils up 20-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Big game for the Red Devils. Brooklyn Hills inbounds to J.C. Chatham on the right side. Back out left side to Hyla Chatham. And now driving into the lane, that is Joanna Smits. Distribute outside to Brooklyn Duckett. Jump shot blocked by Emily Sawyer at the free throw line. Jackson keeps it though, but the Evanston fans go nuts. Chatham tries to find a pass in the lane, but no one there. It's across the baseline. What a block by Emily Sawyer.
Yeah, I think that set the tone for the crowd. They went pretty crazy on that one. Good work by Emily Sawyer.
36.9 seconds remaining in the half. Red Devils will try to get that final shot. Porter takes the inbound pass. Stacia open, long pass to Cambry Brown. Evanston's across the timeline. Brown bounces it, jump shot, Sawyer off the glass, no good. Stacia gets the rebound back. She's in her sweet spot. Foul called on Jackson. I think if you're Jackson, that's what you got to do. Anytime Stacia gets to that right block, you can't let her get a shot off because she's been perfect from there tonight.
Yeah.
It's the sixth foul on Jackson. Rigby floats one to Stacia at her sweet spot on the right block. It's short, and we're going to have a jump ball.
Possession, Evanston.
Stacia now backs out to the top of the circle for the inbound play. Camry Brown open in the right corner, launches a three. That one too hard. And Porter tries to get the rebound, but it goes over the sideline. Last touch, Evanston. Jackson's going to take it back with 15.8 seconds remaining in the first half.
Lily Johnson to check in out there with Emily Sawyer, senior Camry Brown, Mackenzie Porter, and Abby Rigby.
Inbound to Chatham. 14 seconds left. She's going to slow things down. Goes across the middle stripe. And the Red Devils play defense. Back out to Hyla Chatham. Ball is in and out of the hands of Jackson. Taken away by Lily Johnson, and she is fouled. That should be foul number 7. Nope, it's 6. I think that's what Coach wanted. He wanted a foul because that would have been foul number 7. And now, long pass, Rigby. Porter launches a shot at the buzzer from half court. No good. And the Red Devils look good. It's 20-9 at the half. We'll be right back with our Independent Software Solutions halftime show after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified Level 1 on high reliability schools by the Brozana Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
When do you schedule doctor appointments?
In bed before I fall asleep. In the car waiting to pick up my kids.
We can even do it after breakfast.
We all lead busy lives. Online appointment scheduling puts you in control. In just 90 seconds, you can make an appointment with a primary care provider or specialist at evanstonanytime.com. Select the day and time most convenient for you. Enter some basic information, and just like that, you're scheduled for care. Schedule appointments for next day and beyond at evanstonanytime.com.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
On your screen right now, the Evanston Classics. Because of copyright, we cannot play the music that they're dancing to, but we can show you. It's time for our Independent Software Solutions halftime show. Independent Software Solutions, let us be your IT guy. Let's go ahead and kick it off with our first half highlights, brought to you by Edward Jones Brandon Day. Put the power of personal attention to work for you with Edward Jones. Tailored strategies, personalized service, and long-term financial solutions. Call Brandon Day with Edward Jones to schedule an appointment at 307-789-0925. Caden Fry, why don't you give us the first half highlights and kind of what's sticking out to you?
Sounds good. I'll start with Jackson first and then give my highlights. In the first quarters, hold on, I'll go to you, Eli.
All right. Anyway, so first for the individual scores for Jackson, we've got Carson Breeding with 3. Morgan Duckett with 4. And Gracie Hardiman with 2. For the Evanston Red Devils, Mia Barker with 2. Heidi Barton with a free throw. Mackenzie Porter with a big 3-ball. Nayeli Mota with 3. And then Stacia with 10 points, I believe, if I'm counting that correctly. Yep, in this first half. And the Red Devils lead it big. It has been a run pretty much the entire game. Jackson went on a 2-0 lead, and then Evanston on an 8-0 run to end the first quarter up 8-2. And then the Red Devils score 12 points in the second, only allowing 7, and they lead at 28-9 at the half.
Yeah, sorry, we were having some technical difficulties getting the music set for Janice Davis and head coach of the Classics. But some things standing out to me, Emily Sawyer, that block she had down in the key in the second quarter, I think that kind of set the tone for the crowd. And then just overall great work by the girls. They came out with a chip on their shoulder. It's 20-9, so we're up by fast math there. 11, my bad. But no, great work by the girls. They'll come out in the second half. They give the same energy and effort. We'll be just fine. So great work by the girls. Great work by Jeremy Fessler and his assistant, Dave Drew.
That is the first half highlights brought to you by Edward Jones, Brandon Day. Put the power of personal attention to work for you with Edward Jones. Tailored strategies, personalized service, and long-term financial solutions. Call Brandon Day with Edward Jones to schedule an appointment at 307-789-0925. When we come back, we'll have our Excellence in Evanston segment. This week, we're joined by our good friend Alyssa McDaniel, talking with Uintah County School District No. 1 Food Services Director Linda Martin. We'll have Miss McDaniel and Miss Martin after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
This is Alyssa McDaniel here with Linda Martin. She is the Food Service Director for Uintah County School District No. 1. How are you doing today, Linda?
Great, Alyssa. Thanks so much.
I know that there's kind of a big deal that's going on here in our school district and school districts around the nation. The USDA made it so that because of COVID, unfortunately due to COVID, all students, or all children, I should say, 18 and under can receive free breakfast and lunch through their local school district. Do you want to give us some details on that?
Certainly. So all students who are in school going to an actual physical building are able to get free meals, both breakfast and lunch. This will go through the end of the school year. But we also have an additional program that is a curbside pickup. So if we have students who are 18 and under or preschoolers that do not go to a physical school, they can still get meals.
That's awesome. And where can they pick up these meals?
They are available on Mondays and Thursdays from 1 till 2, and it's at the shed that you'll see in front of Horizon School. Just pull up. We ask that parents please wear a mask when they come, and we will give you, on Monday, we'll give you enough food for 3 days worth of meals, and on Thursdays, we'll give you enough for 4 days. So we'll provide meals for 7 days a week.
Going into the weekend, too, all of the kids will be fed. That's just great news. So you said on Thursdays, they can pick up meals throughout the weekend. Mondays, you can get basically food for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And at the shed in front of Horizon, what was the time again?
From 1 to 2.
So on Thursdays, people can pick up those meals if they're attending a school but not a physical school. But what about the kids who are attending one of our many physical schools within the district on Thursdays? How can they receive those meals?
So on Thursday, you can still come by. If your student is in a physical school, you can come by and pick up weekend meals. We just ask that when you drive up, you say that you're looking for weekend meals. We'll provide 2 days worth of meals on Thursdays from 1 to 2. Just let us know, and we'd be glad to help your students out that are in school.
And if people have any questions about this service, how can they contact you guys?
Yes, please call me, Linda Martin, at 789-7571, and my extension is 1010.
All right. Anything else that you'd like to add about this, Linda?
We know that we have a lot of families who are in quarantine right now due to COVID, or you might be working and you're not able to come pick up meals. The children do not need to be present. You can pick them up as a parent, or you can have a family member or friend pick those meals up for you. If you are in quarantine and don't have anybody who can pick it up, please call me at the district number, and I would be more than happy to deliver those meals. So I deliver meals for families who are in need, can't get out, don't have transportation, whatever your issue is, I'm more than happy to deliver those meals.
You know, on behalf of everyone, I'd like to say thank you. You guys have really been putting in this hard work this year because of this, but always, every school year, you guys are putting in that hard work. So on behalf of the citizens of Evanston, I'd like to thank you guys for that. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
A big thank you to Linda Martin and Alyssa McDaniel for joining us on Excellence in Evanston. A great thing that the Uinta County School District #1 Food Services are doing. Well, we're about 50 seconds away from the start of this one. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we will have the third quarter. This has been the Independent Software Solutions Halftime Show, brought to you by Independent Software Solutions. Let us be your IT guy. The second half when we come back on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Second half, here we come. Our camera person making their way up right now. So we're going to go with a wide shot, try to get as much of the court as we can for you as we are underway here in the second one. Mia Barker with a quick steal to start off the third quarter. And the Red Devils keep the ball. 20-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Elan Olliff joined by Caden Fry. Sawyer in the left part of the key. Back out to Cambry at the top of the circle. Mia Barker in the right wing. Bounce it to Stacia Barker, and she gets held. That'll be the third one on Carson Breeding. Gonna go ahead and zoom in a little bit on the action. Oh, that's too much. Brown on the right side. She's doubled, and now a bounce outside, and the Red Devils turn the ball over.
Good defense here by the Devils, especially at the top of the key.
On the right side. That's Breeding now at the top of the circle, driving to the block. Blocked by Stacia Barker. Picked up by Kendall Fessler. And a foul.
By Jackson. Looks like it's going to be reach and foul. Number 20, Jackson.
That is Morgan Duckett.
Be our first team second of the third quarter.
Fessler distributes right side to Brown. Lob pass to Stacia, and there's a foul off the back. Off-ball foul coming up on Jackson. Already 3 for Jackson.
Be Morgan Duckett's third team foul for the third quarter.
Cami Brown inbounds to Mia Barker in the right corner. Back out to Cambry. Top of the circle, Kendall Fessler on the left side. Fessler retreating back towards the free throw line. Brown on the left. Long pass, Mia Barker. Three-point shot right side, no good, but there's the foul coming. 3 free throws for Mia Barker.
I believe that'll be number 3 for Morgan Duckett.
Yep.
Be a fourth team foul. 3 shots coming up for Mia.
Wow, 4 quick fouls from Jackson and Evanston. About to have a chance to extend their lead. Mia Barker comes in to shoot the Independent Software Solution free throw. She's got 3 of them coming, so she'll have to earn the 3 ball the hard way. First one front iron glass and in for shot number 1, and it's a 21-9 lead for the Red Devils.
Mia Barker coming out at 42% from the line this week.
Next one on the way. Front iron, the back iron, the glass, and the hardwood. 6:47 remaining in the third quarter as Mia Barker will shoot the third of 3 Independent Software Solutions free throws. Next one from Mia splashes through, and the Red Devils extend the lead 22-9. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Inbound to J.C. Chatham, and now she'll be picked up by Mia Barker. Pass left side to Brooklyn Hills. Left side, and now Jackson moving the ball, but they drop it. Cambry Brown, the senior. Long pass to Mia Barker. Jump shot left side of the key, no good. And the ball is over the baseline.
They're going to call an over the back on Cambry Brown. Jackson possession.
Brooklyn Hills inbound to J.C. Chatham. Right side, Smits. Long pass right back to Hills. She goes across the timeline, double teamed immediately. Lob pass to Smits on the Evanston lettering in the right wing. With 1 foot in the center circle, now it's Brooklyn Hills driving towards the right side. Back out to Smits in the right corner. Chatham, top of the circle 3, is just a touch off. Cambry Brown runs down, gets the rebound, tries to find Emily Sawyer in the lane, but contact made at the head of Morgan Duckett.
That'll be Emily Sawyer's first second team foul of the third.
Duckett comes out, and coming in will be Hayla Chatham.
Cambry comes out, and Maylia Wilson checks in for the Devils.
Maylia Wilson will join Stacia Barker, Mia Barker, Kendall Fessler, and Emily Sawyer. Top of the circle 3, Jackson. She was wide open, and Hayla Chatham gives them a big boost of energy. It's a 10-point lead for Evanston. Evanston working quickly, though. Fessler drives to the left side of the block, draws the contact, and will get the foul. Smart move there by sophomore Kendall Fessler to draw the foul to make it now 5 fouls already on Jackson in this second half.
Yeah.
Evanston, the way they're going to be in the bonus before we even hit the 3-minute mark in the second or in the third quarter. First one is up and good off of the back iron and in the twine. 23-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The sophomore Fessler to shoot the second of 2 Independent Software Solutions free throws and splashes it through. Red Devils up by 12, 24-12. Chatham across the timeline, double team with a hand on it was Mia Barker. Fessler picks it up, drives to the right side of the lane, now backs out towards the wing. Bounces it to sophomore Emily Sawyer, and a jump ball called. Possession looks like it's going towards Jackson. No, Maylia Wilson will still try. They used to have the possession arrow on the scoreboard here, but they don't have it this year, as Maylia Wilson will inbound to Stacia Barker in the right corner, back to Kendler at the top of the circle. Fessler to Wilson in the right corner, dribbling back to Kendall top. Mia Barker, left wing 3, that one off the back iron, no good. It is kept in bounds. The ball's on the ground. Jump ball, and this is going to Jackson.
You know, good fight by the girls there. A lot of jump balls in this first half and third quarter, but
Red Devils lead 24-12. Timeout taken. Evanston up by a dozen with 5:20 remaining in the third on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Jackson will inbound the ball after the jump ball. Here in quarter number 3, 5:20 remaining in the third quarter as now as Malia Wilson and Mia Barker crowds J.C. Chatham. She goes across the timeline, back out left side, bounces it inside. Here comes the shot by Hala Chatham, taken away by Evanston, and the Red Devils showing the energy that they've shown all game. Mia Barker to the right side, Kendall Fessler top of the circle. Malia Wilson on the left wing, waiting for the ball. Lob pass, Stacia Barker gets to her spot where she's been great all day. No good. Rebound by Emily Sawyer. No good. Rebound by Mia Barker, and she finishes it off from right in front of the bucket. Evanston with 2 straight offensive rebounds to get that one shut down. Jackson on the left side. Driving in is Carson Breeding. Back out to Chatham at the point. Right side 3 from Hala Chatham is no good, and it's over the baseline. Just off target, and Mia Barker will inbound for the Red Devils. 4:22 remaining in the third. Kenzie Porter checks in. She'll take the spot of Kendall Fessler. Porter will join Malia Wilson, Stacia Barker, Emily Sawyer, and Mia Barker on the floor for the Red Devils. Full court press put on by the Lady Bronx, and Stacia's experiencing the brunt of it. They go to Malia. She's out across the timeline. Keeping up with her step for step is J.C. Chatham. But a great job by Malia getting out across. Bounces it over to Porter at the top of the circle. And now Barker inside to sophomore Sawyer. And she just did exactly what Stacia Barker has done. And things might be clicking for this Red Devils postgame. Stacia Barker was unstoppable at that same spot earlier in the game, and now Jackson's finding out they can't leave Sawyer open either. Chatham on the right side, now dribbles to the free throw line, jump shot right side of the elbow, falls through the net, and J.C. Chatham cuts the gap to 14, 28-14 with 3:33 and counting left in the third quarter. Porter bounces it outside, looking for Malia Wilson. Porter tried the no-look bounce pass to Malia, who was open in the left corner, but it just kind of goes out of bounds. Emily Sawyer's going to check out. So does Mia Barker. It'll be Cambry Brown and Lily Johnson coming in for the Red Devils, joining Kenzie Porter, Malia Wilson, and Stacia Barker. Chatham across the timeline. Bounce pass intercepted by Stacia, and now Johnson will run the point. Goes across the timeline. Back out to Porter on the 10-foot line of the volleyball court here at EHS. Brown to the right block. She's double teamed, and it gets called for a double dribble. Turnover to Jackson. 3:08 remaining in the third quarter. 28-14 Red Devils on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Chatham goes to the right side. Evanston still looking for that first win of the season, and it would be big if it was a conference win. Pass in the lane, broken up by Evanston. Cambry Brown with some great defense today. Porter across the center circle. Now goes to the block and draws the foul. Smart move by Kenzie Porter.
That'll be Brooklyn's Heroes' third 6-team foul. I mean, we passed the 3-minute mark. We're not at 1-1, but we're close. Smart by the Red Devils to go down to the hoop and get fouled.
Porter with a foot on the line sends the first Independent Software Solutions free throw, and it's nothing but net. Kenzie Porter coming into this week has no registered free throw attempts, so and she might have gotten some in Star Valley. We'll have to double check that. But anyway, she's 1 for 1 in the game today. 2:43 remaining in the third quarter as Porter sends the second Independent Software Solutions free throw.
Nothing but net on both of them.
Yeah, that one was just a sweet-looking ball. And now here comes Morgan Duckett, who came out with an injury earlier, passes to Chatham, almost taken away by Cambry Brown. She's been all over the place. Jackson drives into the lane, puts a shot up from the left block, too strong. Stacia Barker easily picks it up. Barker on the right side. Wide open, Malia Wilson. Instead of taking a three like we are accustomed to her, she drives into the lane, distributes outside. Lily Johnson.
Beautiful
What
pass.
a play by Malia Wilson. She was open on the left side, and instead of taking the risk for the shot, she drives into the lane, finds Lily Johnson there, and just bounces around the defender to get Johnson in the blocks. Wow, that was impressive. Jackson now with the ball on their side. Passes almost over the baseline. but it's calmed down by Evanston. Stacia rushing across the line. She goes to the block, tries to finish it off, and draws the foul. That's foul number 7 on Jackson. Stacia looks at the bench, raises her arms in excitement as things are looking good for the Red Devils after the heartbreaking loss to Star Valley. Evanston already in the bonus, so they'll be shooting free throws the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Stacia, first one off the back iron, no good, but she's got 2 coming because that foul was a shooting foul. Mia Barker checking in for Malia Wilson. Fessler might be looking at the free throw percentages at this point.
Yeah, Stacia Barker is 57% from the line coming into this week.
Stacia splashes the second one through, and the Red Devils lead 33-14. Inbound to Chatham. Long pass, left side. Pass almost intercepted by Evanston. They are flying all over the place. Jackson has got to get Evanston to slow down. Chatham gets it at the top of the circle and does just that. Left side, 3 for Jackson, short. And the Red Devils get it back.
Really good teamwork here by the Devils tonight. Good effort, good energy. I think they've had a lot of that the whole time, so good work by them.
Mia Barker inbounds for the Red Devils. Find Lily Johnson. Great pass to Cambry Brown by Lily Johnson. The Red Devils sharing the ball, making the extra pass, playing basketball that coaches like Jeremy Fessler love.
Yeah, great teamwork again by these girls. Sharing the ball.
Wow, what a block by Emily Sawyer. That's her second one. Morgan Duckett tried to go into the lane from the left block, but the sophomore Sawyer denies her. Cambry Brown goes back to Sawyer, tries to make the pass outside. And now Jackson with a chance for some quick points. Chatham, right side wing 3, well over the iron and over the baseline. Red Devils take over. Mia Barker to inbound for the Red Devils goes to Porter. She's across the timeline. She is in a hurry to get things done. Bounces out to Brown, but she takes a step too much. Turnover to the Bronx. 47 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Red Devils lead it 35-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Bounces out left side to Duckett. Lob pass wide open. Hayla Chatham blocked by Emily Sawyer again. It's the block party thrown by the sophomore.
That was an absolutely amazing block by Emily Sawyer, and the student section went crazy on that one.
Man.
It's good work.
Sawyer might be having the game where she is realizing how much of a dominant force she could be.
Is that 4 blocks tonight?
At least.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go back in my head. There's 3 or 4. Red Devils owning the posts. Jackson inbounds after the Sawyer block. Chatham at the 10-foot line of the volleyball court here at EHS. She is absolutely swarmed by Cambry Brown, though. Evanston's defense has found its legs. Hayla Chatham now to the point, to the free throw line, outside. Left side 3 for Breeding, off the back iron, no good. Brown boxes out and gets it back. Evanston on the quick transition, not giving Jackson a chance to press him. Now it's Porter. 7 seconds left on the clock. She is holding for the final shot of this one. Goes to Cambry Brown. Top of the circle 3 at the buzzer. No. And the Red Devils with another impressive quarter lead 35-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this with the fourth quarter on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares, Freeway Tires, on Bear River Drive in Evanston. Stop in today or schedule an appointment with us online at freewaytires.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy, so the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
Evanston goes to work quickly here in the fourth quarter. Emily Sawyer in the lane, back out to Porter at the top of the circle. Mia Barker on the left side. Evanston going to just look to burn clock. Going into the lane is Mia Barker, bounces out to Porter. And now Mackenzie climbs it down. Barker for the Red Devils. Long pass, Cambry Brown. Stacia, jump shot from the free throw line out the back iron, no good. Rebound by Cambry Brown, who goes above the crowd to get it. Rebound by Jackson, and there's a foul on the rebound. Good pickup there by Joanna Smits for Jackson. It'll be the second one on Cambry Brown. Kendall Fessler is going to come in. So too does Abby Rigby. Brown and Porter will take a well-deserved rest. Fessler and Brown join Stacia Barker, Mia Barker, and Emily Sawyer. Double team. Jackson puts it on. Morgan Duckett, long pass out. And the Jackson Bronx trying to figure out what to do about this Evanston press. Red Devils leading at 35-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jackson with some new players in there. Casey Carr, one of them, and she's the ball handler. Left side out to Brooklyn Hills. Now Jackson trying to figure out where the weakness might be. Joanna Smits, left side, back to Hills in the wing. Duckett, top of the circle. Carr on the right side. And right now Jackson just moving the ball, trying to figure out where that shot might be. Evanston doing a good job locking him out. Jackson's got to reset. Coach Jeremy Fessler crouched off of the right sideline near the scorer's table. Right side for Jackson to Smits. And now, long pass off of the hands of Brooklyn Hills and out of bounds. Red Devils take it back after what was a bit of a crazy passing situation for Jackson. Evanston with the ball. Mia Barker out to Emily Sawyer. Jump shot left side of the key, off the glass and in. Emily Sawyer with two more. And the Red Devils extend the lead. 37-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston with a takeaway this time. It's Abby Rigby. She is joining the party. Red Devils get a jump shot from Kendall Sawyer on the left side of the block. Kendall Fessler makes it 39 for the Red Devils. And Fessler picks up her first points of the fourth quarter. Rushing into a trio of Red Devils was Brooklyn Hills. Evanston commits the foul. We'll see which one they give it to. It'll be Mia Barker. Her first one of the game. Ayla Chatham back in for the Bronx. As Hills will inbound for Jackson. Chatham on the right side, guard by Kendall Fessler, bounces it out to Hills at the top of the circle. Rigby picks her up. Right side now for Smits. Long pass, Chatham bounces it back to Smits at the point. Red Devils get now a three ball from Jackson left side. Nothing doing for the Bronx, and the Red Devils take it back with 5:08 remaining in this fourth quarter. Mia Barker inbounds to Kendall Fessler. She goes right back to Mia DeStacia on the run across the timeline. Right side, Abby Rigby to the block, trying to draw the foul, no good. Rebound is taken by Mia Barker. Jump shot, left side of the free throw line, drops through, and the Red Devils are off and running. A 6-0 run to open up the quarter, and they lead at 41-14. Pass by Jackson. Smits on the right corner, driving into the elbow. Back out to Hills. Long pass left side to Carr. Jackson trying to get this done, and the pass is stolen by Mia Barker. She's off and running into the lane, goes off the glass too hard. Kendall Fessler tries to fly in and get the rebound, but it's off her fingertips and off of the baseline. Jackson's going to get the ball back. It didn't work out, but you got to love the energy that Evanston's playing with today. As Mia Barker comes out, Maylia Wilson comes in, Stacia Barker comes out, Lily Johnson comes in. They'll join Abby Rigby, Kendall Fessler, and Emily Sawyer. Ayla Chatham's going to take the inbound pass for Jackson. Bounces out to Brooklyn Hills. Right side Smits. Long pass. Looking for something to happen here for Jackson. Chatham on the left side. Back out to Smits. Right side to Hills, and now the Bronx just moving the ball around. Smits bounces it inside to Chatham. Almost takes an extra step. Instead, Jackson distributes back to the outside of the arc. Evanston forcing them to go to the perimeter, and that's not where Jackson wants to be right now. Float pass to Hills at the point. Mackenzie Porter just went to the scorer's table for Evanston. Top of the circle, Hills back out to Smits on the right side. Bounces it at the free throw line back to Freeze, and then a long three from the right side by Jackson. No good. Rebound by Jackson, and the ball is on the ground. A bunch of Red Devils trying to get there. And it goes across the baseline. Last touch, Red Devils. So Jackson will retain possession. Abby Rigby and Maylia Wilson come out. Cambry Brown and Kendall Fessler come in. They'll be joined by Johnson Sawyer and Maylia Wilson came out. Johnson Sawyer and Porter. Kendall Fessler gets the rebound, and now the Red Devils go the other way. The Evanston student section in full force. Fessler bounces one to the block to Sawyer. She goes back to the outside. Porter in the left wing. Back out to Brown on the free throw on the 10-foot line of the volleyball court here at EHS. Porter on the left side. And now Evanston just chewing clock. 2:45 separating them from win number one. Bounces it to Emily Sawyer. Off the glass and in. Welcome to the big time, Emily Sawyer. Having a breakout game here against Jackson, a conference opponent. And that's going to be a confidence builder moving forward. Left side, Hillis thought about taking a three. Instead, Evanston shuts it down. Right side, Smits from the wing. That one no good. Boxing out again. The rebound on the bounce is Porter. And there's a push called on Jackson. And Evanston's already in the bonus. It's the 8th team foul on the Bronx. It'll be the first one on Joanna Smits, my apologies. As Porter will shoot an Independent Software Solutions free throw. Porter 2 for 2 on the day today. And gets ready to send the first Independent Software Solution free throw on the way. No good. Rebound off the front iron by Jackson. Long pass right side to Chatham. She goes to the right side of the block. Back out to Smits at the right wing. Left side long 2-foot was in the arc. And it's out of bounds. Great box out there by Mackenzie Porter to keep the Jackson player from trying to get it back, and Evanston will get it back with 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Up big on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, 43-14. Lily Johnson comes out. Mackenzie Porter comes in. Who just sat down? I think, can't tell right now. Anyway, Evanston's got Sawyer, Johnson, Brown, Fessler, and Porter on the hardwood. Porter running the point. Right side to Brown in the wing. Back out to Sawyer at the point. Porter wide open, left wing three. That one off the back iron, no good. Trying to get the rebound was Cambry Brown. It's across the baseline, though. Last touch, Evanston. And 4 new Red Devils coming in. It's Caitlin Drew, Abby Rigby, Maylia Wilson, and Nayeli Mota going to replace Porter, Brown, Emily Sawyer, who has had a heck of a game, and Kendall Fessler. Sawyer is probably going to finish with 7 points for her, so she's done a good job. The sophomore This might be the game that she looks back where she realized just what she can do as Jackson gets a bank shot by Emma Genzer. And the first points of the quarter going to Jackson. Bounce pass by Malia Wilson to wide open Lily Johnson. Left block off the glass, and everybody's joining in on the party. Lily Johnson with 4 points in the game. Quick transition for Jackson. Bounces it to the top of the circle. Jackson with brand new players. A legal screen on Jackson. Turnover for the Red Devils. Malia Wilson to inbound it with 1:06 remaining. Nayeli Mota double team. Now Daru goes across the timeline. Bounces it outside to Rigby. Thought about taking a shot from the right elbow. Instead goes out to Malia at the top of the circle. Caitlin Daru on the at the center. Back to Rigby. Johnson in the wing on the right. Driving into the lane, Malia Wilson. Daru gets the pass on the outside. Bounce pass, Malia Wilson in the left. And now here we see Johnson, pushed pretty easily there. It's a foul on Jackson's Bailey Cumberland. JV player getting some valuable varsity time for Coach Jason Huggins for Jackson. And now Lily Johnson will shoot 2 Independent Software Solutions free throws as they are now in the double bonus. First one from Johnson, nothing but net. Red Devils up by 30, 46-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Johnson with the toe on the line sends the Independent Software Solutions free throw off the back iron. No good. Easy rebound by Emma Genzer. 35 seconds left. Jackson trying to get something in the waning seconds of this game. A lot of JV players out there for Jackson as they have taken out their starters. No need getting someone hurt this early in a game like this as there's a jump ball coming. Nayeli Mota makes the steal. Jackson causes the jump, tries to jerk it away. Jump ball for Evanston as they have the possession arrow. No, they're going to give it to Jackson. My apologies. Evanston was looking ready to inbound it. Instead, it'll be Brooklyn Hills to inbound for Jackson, barely keeping it inbound on the long pass. Back to Hills at the top of the circle. The lone starter still in the game. Goes to the right side of the block. And wrestled out of her arms. Nayeli Mota, they're going to call a foul instead of a jump ball on that one. 15.7 seconds. Mota picks up her first, and Hills will inbound. Hills, the lone starter, still in the game. The junior, so she will be back next year for Jackson. Right side driving into the lane. The Jackson Bronx distribute into the lane, trying to go around the Evanston defense. Abby Rigby breaks up the ball. It is out of bounds. Last touch, Jackson, though. Red Devils will inbound it with 5 seconds to play. Up 46-16, the Red Devils are about to get win number 1. 4 seconds left. Daru will pick up the dribble, and the buzzer sounds. Red Devils take it. They take it. Final score, 46-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back with our post-game show after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston basketball on mylocalradio.com.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
The importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we offer youth accounts to help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly. Our youth accounts are special, just like the kids in our community. Check out our See You Grow, See You Learn, and See You Prosper accounts for kids 0 to 18. These accounts are great to start managing finances. Open a youth account today for $1. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunmar Inn.
It's time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. And that score incorrect. I did not update that. The Red Devils victorious over Jackson. Final score 46-16. Jeremy Fessler's defense allowed less than 20 points. Time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. Well, the Red Devils really took this one from the very beginning. The entire first quarter was a run. It was 2-0 Jackson. Then Evanston went on a run, 8 uncontested points to have the lead 8-2, outscoring Jackson 12-7 in the second, 14-5 in the third, and then a whopping 11-2 in the fourth. Final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard: Red Devils win by 30, 46-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Let's go ahead and move on to our Dr. Jared Barton play of the game, brought to you by Dr. Jared Barton, General Surgeon. And that is going to go to Emily Sawyer. At least 3 blocks in the paint that just electrified the crowd and let Jackson know what kind of day it was going to be. So congratulations to Emily Sawyer winning that Dr. Jared Barton play of the game. Let's look at our Red Devil post-game stat report. Again, that Dr. Jared Barton play of the game, brought to you by Dr. Jared Barton, General Surgeon. Our post-game stat report for Jackson: 3 points for Hayla Chatham, 3 for Carson Breeding, 4 for Morgan Duckett, Emma Genzer with 4, and 2 for Jamie Chatham. For the Evanston Red Devils, 8 for Mia Barker, 2 for Cambry Brown, 5 for Mackenzie Porter, 4 for Kendall Fessler, 7 from Emily Sawyer, who has a bit of a breakout game today, 5 for Lily Johnson, and a game-high 11 for Stacia Barker. Let's move on to our Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham Family Precision Dentistry. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And we're going to give it to Lily Johnson. Big play in the third quarter. Malia Wilson had a chance to take a 3-ball from the left side. Instead, she drove into the lane, taking the attention away from her teammates. Great pass to Lily Johnson. She goes off the glass and gets it to fall. And that is your Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game, providing quality precision family dentistry at reasonable prices. Call to schedule an appointment for the whole family today at 307-789-8910. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we're going to set the scene for the boys matchup on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com. Again, your final score on the Impact Physical Therapy board: Red Devils 46, Jackson 16.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today. Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
If you can't give your dentist a 5-star rating, then you ought to consider making your next dental appointment with Dr. McKay Frankham. One patient said, "The best experience I've ever had at a dentist." Other customer comments include 5 stars plus. And not only is Dr. Frankham the best dentist I've ever been to, but I can actually afford to have dental work done by Dr. Frankham. Make your next dental visit a 5-star experience. Call for an appointment today at 307-789-8910.
Let's go and set the scene for this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. The boys matchup coming up. It's going to be the Red Devils taking on, for a Southwest team, Jackson Bronx is a conference matchup. Evanston currently looking at that number 2 seed at the moment, as They're looking to get the win in Jackson. They did lose to Star Valley last time. They were out 50-37. Jackson still looking for that first conference win. Last time they were out was a loss to Driggs, Idaho. So Teton High School 56-38. Evanston with the advantage defensively, but by barely. Jackson with the advantage offensively. Evanston scoring 42.9 points per game. Jackson 43 points per game. This could be a game where Evanston is able to flex their muscle a little bit and show that those numbers are not indicative of what they really are. Last time these two teams matched up was March 6, 2020 at the Western Regional Tournament right here at EHS. Winner goes to state, loser moves on, or winner moves on, loser goes to state. Red Devils dominate 62-18 in no small part to the big game by Burke Thomas, 16 points, 4 for 5 from three-point land. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll hear from Coach Rob Watsabaugh of the Evanston Red Devils on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I had just purchased new tires at Plains Tire in Evanston. The trained tire technicians at Plains Tire expertly mounted, balanced, and aligned my new tires, so I was feeling good. While I was there, they changed my oil, checked my brakes, fixed my AC, and made sure my shocks were in tip-top shape. And with their lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations, I was ready to roll. So, thanks to Plains Tire, when two roads diverged in a wood, I took the one less travel. Plains Tire, 157 Fair River Drive, Evanston.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today. Now we have Evanston basketball head coach Rob Watsabaugh. Coach Watsabaugh, you guys will take on Jackson on Saturday. You're pretty familiar with Jackson. How excited are you to get to go take on the hometown team?
I try and tell our guys you want to leave emotion out of it, and it's kind of a nameless opponent. It's a conference game. I told the guys, we got to bounce back quick from this. It's a conference game. We play in less than 40 hours or 48 hours, whatever it is. So we got to learn from this one quickly. You have to familiarize ourselves with Jackson. We have to fix some of our mistakes that we had and be ready to play on Saturday afternoon. And this is a quick turnaround for a conference game. First one ever for this team that we have on the floor. And we want to, how quickly can we move on, learn, and adjust to what is coming into our house on Saturday afternoon.
Coach, one last question. Do you feel like you guys took a step forward in some areas, and if so, where?
I think we did. Anyone watching, I think they would say we played pretty dang hard tonight.
Yeah.
I really do feel like we emptied the tank, and we're learning to continue to play harder. Star Valley is a very good opponent, and they've been together. They've been doing the same thing for years and playing together. And we played pretty hard. And I'll give them credit. They're a pretty good team. And we just weren't hitting on all cylinders offensively or defensively tonight for the full 32 minutes. And we're going to have to learn to do that in conference play to position ourselves where we want at the end of the year.
A big thank you to Coach Rob Watsabaugh for joining us on the pregame show. Now time for our starters. We don't have the starters for Jackson as they are announcing them right now. It's kind of a game time decision. Gavin Brunner gets the start for Jackson. So does Henry Bereze. And we'll see Sam Lopeman, number 11, come out as well. Rowan Bruno gets the start, and rounding it out will be Andrew Hanna. Jackson comes out in their black uniforms with gold numerals and an orange outline. As the Red Devils get ready to come out, it's going to be Burke Thomas, Jagger Mitchell, Junior Zermeno, Wade Bowen, and Braxton Lind. As Burke Thomas comes out, number 2, 11.5 points as a senior. Jagger Mitchell looking for a big game tonight. 8 points as a senior for him. Junior Zermeno, an excellent ball distributor. Waiting for our camera person to show up, so we got to zoom out just a little bit. And then Wade Bowen and Braxton Lind coming out. So that is your starting lineups for Evanston. It's the usual 5 that we are used to seeing. Coached by Rob Watsabaugh. Evanston's got Junior Zermeno, Burke Thomas, Wade Bowen, Braxton Lind, and Jagger Mitchell. As we get underway, Jackson with the ball. We're going to have to go a little bit wide as we have not gotten our camera person here yet. Jackson moving the ball left to right. Jump shot from the lane, no good by Rowan Bruno. Rebound by Jackson, that no good. And they're going to get more chances here. Good offensive rebound by the Jackson Bronx. Bounce inside lane to Brunner. And now Evanston has to reset the defense. Jackson goes back to the outside. Just getting started here at Red Devil Gymnasium, no score. And the student section is in full effect here tonight. Driving to the right block. That was Bruno, right side 3 from Jackson, no good, and they get the rebound again. Jackson looking strong at the boards, finally finished off there by number 21, Andrew Hanna. 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jackson leads. Evanston having to deal with the press from Jackson, stolen by Rowan Bruno. Wide open in the lane. Andrew Hanna, Bruno, right side 3, no good. Lind able to get the rebound, and he takes off running. Lind goes into the lane and tries to draw the foul. Ball is out of bounds across the baseline. Last touch was Jackson. Bounce to outside to Burke Thomas. And now Jagger Mitchell. Bounce to Stetson, right block, it's in. And Stetson ties the game up for Evanston. Right side for Jackson, that's Bruno in the corner. Now back a long pass to Sam Lopeman. I'm gonna run the camera a little bit as best I can, so I apologize if the camera work is not what we're used to seeing on mylocalradio.com, but still waiting for a camera person to show up. To the block right side, that's Brunner, and now Hanna. Sam Lopeman at the top of the circle, dribbling right side, and now Jackson moving the ball around, and a 3-second violation on Jackson. Evanston gets the inbound as Jackson puts on the press. Wall back to Jagger Mitchell, and now here comes a quick bucket attempt from Wiedrich, no good. Rebound by Jackson, and they're coming across themselves. Jackson slowing things down, back out to Brunner on the left side. Burke Thomas covering him. Bounces it over to Harlan. Lopeman, excuse me. And now Jackson looking for something here. It's a 2-2 game. Driving into the lane, Brunner distributes back outside, and Jackson's going to have to calm it down just a little bit. Evanston and Jackson tied 2-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Brunner at the top of the circle. Right side three by Brunner is nothing but air. Inbound attempt by Jackson, easily picked up by Jagger Mitchell. Back out to Burke Thomas in left corner, driving into the lane, off the glass and in. Burke Thomas gets the 2 points. And Jackson will take over. Bronx trailing the Red Devils 4-2. We're just getting started here. 4:18 left in the first. Going to the left block. No good. Taken away by Burke Thomas. Red Devils off and running. Burke bounces it over to Braxton Lind and draws the foul. Yes! Braxton Lind is going to shoot Norco free throws. You'll find a full line of gas and welding equipment, plus other supplies at Norco locations across Wyoming and Evanston. Visit Norco at 95 Independence Drive, Norco. Lind is going to get 2 on the way. Lind sends the first one, rolls around the glass and good. And the Red Devils extend the lead 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Lind with the second one on the way. That one no good. Rebound out of the sky by Hannah. And a grab on Jagger on the rebound. So that's his first one. Hannah inbound it for the Bronx. Bounces it outside to Bruno, and now Jackson moving the ball quickly. And now Gavin Brunner at on the 10-foot line of the volleyball court here at EHS. Dribbling to the right side, and now into the elbow, distributes back to the top with Henry Bereze. Making the fall is Brunner, but an offensive foul. Charge taken by Mr. Stetson Wiedrich. All right, back to normal as we do have our cameraman here. Braxton Lind, right wing three, just a touch too strong, and it's rebound by Jackson. 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as Bruno brings it forward, passes to Hannah on the right block, shoots over Stetson Wiedrich, no good. Wiedrich gets the rebound, goes back out to Burke Thomas. 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 3:19 and counting left in the first. Thomas at the top of the arc, back out to Walt. He goes to the free throw line. Left side, Burke in the corner. Screen by Wiedrich. Back out to Wall. Right side, Jagger Mitchell in the corner. Bounces it to Wall in the lane and gets it to go. And one. Red Devils take a 7-2 lead. And now Wall will shoot Norco free throws. Visit Norco at 95 Independence Drive in Evanston. Norco, Wade Bowen's going to check in for Braxton Lind. Wall getting ready to take his first shot at the free throw. First one from Carson is no good. It's off target. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch, Evanston. Wade Bowen went to the ground, tried to get it back. We're going to go ahead and zoom it in just a little bit more. Go. Evanston on defense as Jackson inbounds it. Gavin Brunner picked up by Burke Thomas. Evanston putting on the full court press as Brunner is just a foot over the timeline. Tough defense from Evanston. Back out to Sebastian Brunner at the top of the circle. Driving to the right block of the key. Jump shot from the free throw line from Jackson. Rolls around, no good. Big man Bowen goes up and gets the big board for Evanston. Goes into the lane. Everybody clears the way, and he gets the ball back. Bowen at the top of the circle, back to Jagger on the right side. Jagger back to Burke left side, and now Thomas into the lane. Wall gets it into the lane, off the glass and in. Carson Wall with a big game so far. He's got 4. 9-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And a timeout taken. Red Devils up 7 in the first on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified Level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Jackson inbounds the ball, and they're going to try to figure out.
Joining me now, we have Evanston basketball head coach Rob Watsabaugh. Coach
Sorry,
Watsabaugh.
clicked on the wrong scene. Some way to get around it. As Jackson's shot is no good, Evanston gets the rebound. Burke Thomas across the timeline, goes to the left wing, takes a 3 shot in transition. Yes! Burke Thomas makes it 12-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and Burke with 5 already. Brunner rushes into the lane, back outside, top of the circle to Gavin Kleeman, and the ball is, there's a shot made, but a foul coming on, looks like Stetson Wiedrick, as Junior Zermetto is going to come in for Jagger Mitchell. Inbound pass fumbled by Jackson, but they're able to keep it together. Brunner cut off by Wall, trying to get to the right block, distributes outside corner for a 3, but instead driving into the lane and putting it up is going to be Bereze. And that ends a 12-0 run. 12-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Zermeno at the top of the circle, Burke Thomas into the lane, layup no good. Pulled out of the sky by Jackson's Gavin Keelan. And now Jackson, left side 3. That one no good. Burke Thomas able to scoop up the rebound. Evanston moving quickly, trying to get something in transition. He's going to get called for a travel there. The dribble went high. Burke had his fingertips on it, trying to keep control of it, and took an extra step or 2. And it's a turnover to Jackson. 43 seconds remaining here in the first. It's 12-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Sam Luntz for Jackson, trying to get his troops to get something going. Meanwhile, Rob Watsabaugh must be very happy with the way his team has played in this first quarter. It's 12-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston got those 12 points on a 12-0 run. Top of the circle 3 from Sebastian Brunner falls through the net. And it is 7-12. So a big shot by Brunner, now making this game a little bit closer. 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Burke Thomas across the timeline, trying to figure out what the shot will be. Stetson Wiedrick to the free throw line. Back out to Wall. Driving into the lane, off the glass and in! Right as the buzzer sounds, a baseball pass into the Evanston band. Ends the first quarter. Wow, Carson Wall. 6 points in the first quarter. And it is 14-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back with quarter number 2 after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Evanston Regional Hospital is an affiliate of the University of Utah Health. Our partnership builds on a long tradition of collaboration between Evanston Regional Hospital and University of Utah Health. Inside these doors, our dedicated staff is committed to being your caring partner in your healthcare journey. Whether you need an MRI or surgery, are expecting a new baby, or you're having a heart attack, Evanston Regional Hospital is here to help. Evanston Regional Hospital. Healing begins here.
Welcome to the second quarter. The Evanston Red Devils finished a big first quarter, by Carson Wall, and Burke Thomas combining for 11 points up front. 14-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. As the Red Devils get ready to start this second quarter, they lead by 7 in a football score, 14-7. Burke Thomas will inbound it to start for the Red Devils. Wall across the timeline. Back out to Zermeno on the left side. Bounce pass into Lind, in the lane, gets around the defender, and a beautiful finger roll from the senior, Braxton Lind. And it's 16-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils on top. Brunner into the elbow, hands it off to Hannah. They're going to say no shot. And a turnover. I thought he took a step too many on that runner for Jackson. Evanston's going to get the ball back. Lind will inbound for the Red Devils. Zermeno, a great ball distributor on the left sideline, close to making a mistake there as his pass is deflected up and high by Gavin Keelan and over the left sideline. Lind inbound to Wall. He's over the timeline. Wall calming it down. Wall with a heck of a first quarter, 6 points. Goes out to Burke Thomas. Wade Bowen at the top of the circle, junior on the right side. Wall again, running the point back to Burke. Thought about taking a three. Instead, he gets called for a travel as he rushes into the lane. And Jackson gets the ball back. Sam Lopeman back in the game for Jackson. Evanston, though, has Braxton Lind, Wade Bowen, Junior Zermeno, Carson Wall, and Burke Thomas. Sebastian Brunner goes left side. Keelan, and now Jackson trying to get Lopeman going. Instead, they'll go back to Keelan. Right side, Evanston cutting them off no matter where they go. Red Devils playing that man-to-man that we've seen so many times. Right side three by Brunner off target. It rattles around and drops in. Great shot there by Sebastian Brunner. That's his second three of the game. It's 6 for him, and it's 16-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Wade Bowen gets called for a travel in the lane. And a turnover back to Jackson. Carson Wall having a great game. He's going to take a well-deserved rest. Jagger Mitchell going to come in to replace him. He'll join Lind, Zermeno, Burke Thomas, and Wade Bowen. Jackson with the basketball now on the 10-foot line is the Bronx. Sebastian Brunner has hit 2 big threes. Now they'll go another three, this time top of the circle. No good. Trying to get the rebound was Wade Bowen, but he puts a hand on it, goes across the baseline. Jackson will have possession of the basketball. Gavin Brunner to inbound. Timeout call by the Bronx. Red Devils up by 6 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium for a Southwest Conference play in Evanston as the Red Devils currently on top of the Jackson Bronx 16-10 with 6:13 remaining in the first half. Jackson to inbound it, and it'll be Sebastian Brunner, long shot, no good. Rebound by Jagger Mitchell. He's off and running. He's got a man to his left, and the pass is batted over the left sideline by Brunner. And it'll be Red Devils ball. Evanston to inbound at the logo. Zermeno bounces it back to Burke Thomas on the left side. He had 5 in the first quarter. Thought about taking this jump shot. Instead goes out to Jagger on the right side. Jagger drives to the free throw line, bounces it to big man Bowen. Left side to Burke, back to Bowen, off the glass, no good. Rebound by Jackson, and Brunner calms it down. Gavin Brunner on the left side goes to Sebastian Brunner, who's been on fire as of late. Left side in the corner is Henry Bereze. Back to Sebastian Brunner, and now the Bronx trying to figure out how they can cut into this lead. It's a 16-10 lead for the Red Devils with 5:20 remaining in the first half. Gavin Brunner back out left side. That is Sam Lopeman driving into the free throw line. Instead, he's got nowhere to go. Jagger Mitchell, excellent defense. Sebastian Brunner back out to Lopeman, and now the Red Devils definitely making Jackson take their time here. Gavin Brunner now at the 10-foot line of the volleyball court here at EHS. Back to Sebastian, top of the circle. Dribbling towards the left wing, cut off by Junior Zermeno. Thought about taking a three now into the lane. Puts a shot up over Braxton Lind, and it falls. And when it comes to Jackson, it's Sebastian Brunner or bust. He's got 8 of their 12 points. Thomas to the right block, off the glass, and Burke is off and running again here in the second quarter. That is 7 points for him just in the first half alone. 18-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils up over the Jackson Bronx here in 4A Southwest Conference play. Gavin Brunner on the right side, back to Sebastian Brunner. Quick pass left side to Lopeman in the corner. Pass intercepted by Jagger Mitchell. He read that one perfectly. He drives to the left side of the block, tries to finish it off. No good. Rebound by Lind. No good. Rebound by Bowen. He finishes it off. Big man Bowen makes it 20-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard after 2 straight offensive boards for the Red Devils. Screen by Bereze, and it's an illegal one at that. Red Devils get the ball after the turnover, and Lind will... Actually, he was standing on the baseline. Instead, it'll be a left sideline inbound by Burke Thomas. Zermeno across the timeline. Bounces it out to Lind. Wide open. Bowen draws the foul. And that's what they need to do. They can't stop him. They have to foul him. And here's where it gets even sweeter. Wade Bowen, shooting around 60% from the charity stripe this season. Bowen shoots the first Norco free throw off the back iron, no good. Number 24 will have Gavin Keelan coming in for the Bronx. Bowen to take the second of 2 Norco free throws. That one off the back iron, no good. Lind goes up and gets it. Goes out, fakes handoff to Jagger Mitchell. Instead, it's Junior at the top of the circle. Evanston with offensive rebound after the missed free throw. Back to Jagger at the top of the circle. Burke Thomas on the right side. He drives to the free throw line. Back to Junior, left corner three. That one's good. Junior Zermeno. Junior goes out and puts up the 3 ball, and the Red Devils up 23-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jump shot from the lane by Jackson, no good. Bowen goes up and gets the board. Here comes Junior again. We'll see if he decides to be the shooter. He's a great passer. Jagger in the right wing, moving up to the top of the circle. Great screen by Braxton Lind on that play. Junior in the right corner. Another screen by Lind. Bounce pass to Bowen. Jagger left corner 3. That one is weak. Rebound by the Jackson Bronx. Jagger was open. He just didn't put enough on it. It falls short. 2:24 remaining in the first half. Red Devils up 23-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Gavin Brunner, right side 3. No good from the wing. And Lind chases it down. At the 2-minute mark, Red Devils up 23-12 in the second quarter. Red Devils with the ball. Bounces it to Lind at the free throw line. Hand off to Junior Zermeno. Back out to Burks. Thought about taking a 3 from the right side. Fakes him out. Drives into the lane. Puts the floater up and good. Well, he was due to go off, and it has happened. 9 points for Burke Thomas in the first half. Also a great performance by Carson Wall. 6 points in the first quarter. Top of the circle 3 from Jackson. Off the front iron, the glass, and good. Give it up for Gavin Keelan. And that ends a 9-0 run for Evanston. Junior across the timeline. Back out to Burke Thomas at the top of the circle. He takes a 3. That one no good. Rebound by Jackson. 1 minute, 20 seconds and counting remaining in the first half. Gavin Brunner goes to the right side, cut off by Burke Thomas. Keelan going for another 3 top of the circle. That one weak. Rebound by Zermeno. He is going to distribute to Jagger, back to Lind in the right wing. Long pass back to Junior at the 10-foot line of the volleyball court here at EHS inside the final minute. Burke Thomas on the right side, wing 3. That one rings around the rosy, no good. And a push on Bowen is what the call is. A lot of people wondering if that should have been a jump ball, but Bowen. Probably all the Evanston fans wondering if that should have been a jump ball, as Bowen was able to get up there and get his hands on it, but they do call a push on Bowen getting there. 47 seconds remaining in the first half. Bruno drives into the lane, spinner, jump shot from the free throw line, splashes it through. And Gavin Bruno gets 2 more, and with 30 seconds remaining, Carson Wall gonna slow it down. Wall dribbling to the right side, and now he goes into the lane, bounces it outside, handoff Jagger Mitchell, left corner 3, yes! Jagger Mitchell from downtown. And the Red Devils up 11, 28-17 with 10 seconds left in the first half. Red Devils owning this game right now. Lopeman to the top of the circle, back to the right side of the key, trying to find Keelan. Top of the circle 3 at the buzzer, no good. And the Red Devils lead it going into the half, 28-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back with the Callis Automotive Halftime Show after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds. Plus job listings, fun giveaways, and more. It's all on MyLocalRadio.com. Watch live as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches, catch up on local and regional news, and get accurate weather conditions and forecasts. Visit MyLocalRadio.com, like us on Facebook, and stream it all now.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils. West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares, Freeway Tires, on Bear River Drive in Evanston. Stop in today or schedule an appointment with us online at freewaytires.com.
Welcome to the Callis Automotive Halftime Show. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer. Stop in and see Scott Callis and the team at Callis Automotive today at 744 Front Street in Evanston. Let's go and kick it off with our first half highlights brought to you by Edward Jones Brandon Day. Put the power of personal attention to work for you with Edward Jones. Tailored strategies, personalized service, and long-term financial solutions. Call Brandon Day with Edward Jones to schedule an appointment at 307-789-0925. Well, the Red Devils really dominating this first half, scoring 14 points in both halves, including a 12-0 run in the first quarter. And then they would outscore Jackson 14-10. The score at the half, 28-17. For stats, we've got 2 for Gavin Brunner, 2 for Henry Bereze, 2 for Andrew Hanna, a 3-ball for Gavin Keelan, and 8 of the 17 points coming for Sebastian Brunner. For the Evanston Red Devils, we've got 3 for Jagger Mitchell, 3 for Junior Zermeno, 2 for Stetson Weidrich, 6 for Carson Wall, 2 for Wade Bowen, 3 for Braxton Lind, and a game-high 5 for Burke Thomas. Those are your first half highlights, brought to you by Edward Jones, Brandon Day. Put the power of personal attention to work for you with Edward Jones, tailored strategies, personalized service, and long-term financial solutions. Call Brandon Day with Edward Jones to schedule an appointment at 307-789-0925. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have Evanston Red Devil basketball head coach, Lady Red Devil basketball head coach, Jeremy Fessler, to talk about the big win against Jackson on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
When you're looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-472-6300.
Welcome back to the Callis Automotive Halftime Show. The score at the half of the boys game, 28-17, Red Devils on top of Jackson. Joining me now, we have Lady Red Devils basketball head coach Jeremy Fessler. Coach Fessler, you guys looking for that first win. You went out and got it big time. Final score 46-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. What just kind of your impressions from that effort from your girls in the win today?
Well, yesterday we could have came home. We had a late night and a tough loss. And we could have came home at practice and put on some music and did some shooting drills and called it a day. And I told the girls, I sat them down and said, we got to get to work. And so we worked them yesterday. And it's hard to come to practice when you're 0-10. And it's hard to get up and it's hard to be positive and it's hard to do all those things. But they went to work and we worked on stuff that we're struggling at, pressure. And then we finally got up and played, and we got up and pressured them. And that was my biggest tell to them. We are getting pressured, and we're just taking it, and we're not giving it back, and we gave it back today.
You and I have talked about it a little bit. The team just kind of that one step away from starting to click a little bit, and it seemed like it kind of happened tonight. You had big nights from Kenzie Porter, a big night from Emily Sawyer and Stacia Barker. What kind of improvements did you notice in those players in this game alone?
Well, improvements with everything that went on. We attacked their pressure. We got easy baskets. We've been waiting for that all year, and it was everybody. We had a couple times where we didn't go in the middle or we turned the ball over, we double dribbled, but it was way less. I think we had 6 turnovers at half. I don't know what we ended up with, but it was under 20. And the second thing that we did is we moved the ball on offense. We got the ball reversed, which I've been preaching all year long. And when we finally did that, after the 3rd time, 4th time, our post is wide open on the block. We throw it in the post, and we get layups.
Stacia Barker kind of found a sweet spot on that left block, just kind of banging it off the glass and putting it in. And then all of a sudden you had Stacia Barker follow suit, as well as Lily Johnson with a similar shot as well. The post play today was great. The guard play was, again, guard by committee. What was the kind of the difference in the approach you thought the girls took going into this one?
Yeah, I put on the whiteboard, be aggressive with purpose. And I want the guards to be more aggressive. And in the JV game, we did that. In the varsity game, we did that. And we weren't making shots in the first half. And the ball wasn't bouncing our way on rebounds. We were hitting the boards, but it was just, they got a lot of boards. The second half, we still attacked with purpose. And we got some easy baskets in there, and we got the ball at the post. And I told Stacia, when you get in the middle, please dribble, because she would catch it, and there was no one within 10 feet of her. And I said, you can dribble as well as anyone else. You saw in the second half, she went right down the floor, got a foul, and that's how we need to play. We need to make teams pay for pressuring us, and we did that today.
How important with the big break coming up before having Natrona County and Rock Springs visit us next weekend was it to get a win today to kind of build on momentum of a week's worth of practice before those matchups?
Absolutely, and you got Natrona coming in, who's number 2 in the state, and they play like Thunder Basin, and they play like Gillette and all those teams over on the east side. Physical. So, that's the other thing we talked about after the game. Okay, now I want that aggression. I want that aggressiveness. I want you attacking against teams like that. And because they're going to be up, they're going to full court man us, and we got to be able to get the ball up the floor and attack the basket.
Do you think the girls might have learned a little bit about themselves today, kind of picked up some confidence, especially from your younger players?
Yeah, everybody that came in really did make a positive impact on the game. 1 through 12 or 1 through 11, whatever we played, everyone came in and did something. You saw Mia Barker being very aggressive, and that's what we need from Mia. She's got to attack the basket and use her length, and if she misses, guess what? We got 2 6-foot girls that can get in there and rebound. We got to get shots up at the rim. We got to keep shooting the ball. Nayeli came in and gave us a little stint in the first quarter where she hit a 3. We just got to keep working and keep our nose to the grind and just keep getting better.
That's Coach Jeremy Fessler, head coach for Evanston Lady girls basketball. Coach Fessler, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on the win. Anything else?
Go Lady Devils. Thanks for the coverage.
Our pleasure. We'll be right back after this. This has been the Callis Automotive Halftime Show on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Basketball on K9MyLocalRadio.com. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer. Stop in and see Scott Callis and the team at Callis Automotive today, 744 Front Street in Evanston. We'll be right back after this with quarter number 3 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Or like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium. Realize that the crowd might have been turned off for a little bit. Anyways, let's go ahead and turn it over to our Kazine's Ace fan cam. If you would point the camera, and let's zoom in a little bit on them. The fans here in Evanston kind of come back. Let's focus on that group. Actually, let's get the student section if we can. That would be great. To the right. There we go. Our Kazine's Ace fan cam brought to you by Kazine's Ace. Visit Kazine's Ace Hardware today and see the large selection of furniture and appliances at 800 Front Street in Evanston. Ace is the place with helpful hardware, folks. All right, it's time for the third quarter, and the Evanston Red Devils, right where they want to be, they lead at 28-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. A win here, you would have to think, that kind of pencils them in at the moment for the number 2 seed in the Southwest, meaning they'd have to play probably Green River in the top. Anyway, here comes Jackson. They'll start the ball on the right side, moving to the block, and they're going to be shooting at the hoop with the Evanston student section all over them. We'll see how if that makes an effect. Gavin Brunner on the left side into the lane. Burke Thomas playing tough defense on her. Evanston coming out flying after the ball as a off-balance pass. Very impressive from Rowan Bruno. Caught by Jackson, bounces it to Hannah in the lane, no good. Rebound by Jackson, no good. Big man Bowen gets the board, and an Evanston player's down. Lind goes down, and we're going to step aside. 28-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
This First Bank of Wyoming broadcast of Evanston basketball is brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and he can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
Good news, Red Devil fans. Braxton Lynn got up and is walking on his own power, so he's probably going to take some time to figure out what's going on. But that is good news that we saw him get up on his own power. Red Devil fans holding their breath as he is one of the top guys on this Red Devils team. 7:19 remaining in the third quarter. Lynn walking around just off the bench without any help at all, so maybe just twisted his ankle and he looks good. Burke Thomas takes the inbound pass to Jagger. Mitchell now back to Bowen. Quick pass to Stetson Wiedrich off in the lane, off the glass, and draws the foul. Wiedrich to shoot Norco free throws. You'll find a full line of gas and welding equipment plus other supplies at Norco locations across Wyoming and Evanston. Visit Norco at 95 Independence Drive, Norco. First one from Wiedrich rattles around, no good. As the senior now toes the line to get ready to send the second of 2 Norco free throws, splashes it through. And the Red Devils take first blood here in the second half. 29-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as Bruno goes for the shot in the lane, no good. Bowen gets the rebound, left side, Junior Zimeno in the left corner, back out to Burke Thomas at the top of the circle, points to Jagger Mitchell. He now reverses course, back to Jagger in the left corner. He dribbles into the lane, goes for the layup, and one. Gets the shot, and one, Jagger Mitchell. With a chance for an old school three-point play, and that's 5 points for him. Norco free throw on the way for the senior Jagger Mitchell. 31-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Mitchell lets it fly and splashes it through. 32-17, Red Devils leading here in the early second half. It's 6:38 remaining in the third. Bruno on the right side, back at the top of the circle. Goes into the left side of the key, and Mitchell tries to plant his feet. Bruno making hard contact with Mitchell. Will be on. I don't think they're going to give a foul. They will. They give it to Mitchell. It was hard contact between Bruno and Mitchell. Both of those guys bumped fists, though, afterwards to say, hey, I know it wasn't on purpose, no harm, no foul. Mitchell with 2 fouls in the game as Brunner finds a good shot to Hannah, and he ends the run. It's 19 points for the big shot for Wade Bowen with the dunk. And Wade Bowen dunking again. And the pass stolen by Evanston. Burke Thomas calms it down. Actually, rebound. Long pass. Jagger Mitchell open in the right corner. Instead, he holds up. Junior Zermeno back on the right wing, retreating back towards the center logo. Hand off to Thomas. Bounces it out to Stetson Wiedrich. And he dribbles off his foot out of bounds. Red Devils lead 34-21 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as Hannah is trying to get Jackson going. Gavin Brunner back to Bruno at the top of the circle. Junior Zimeno playing defense, goes to the free throw line. Jump shot's good. And it's 23 after Rowan Bruno gets the deuce. Now here comes the Red Devils. Full court press put on by Jackson. Jagger, though, beautiful pass. Junior right side three from the wing. That one just too strong. Bowen able to get it, the rebound. Thomas dribbles into the lane, off the glass and in. Burke Thomas with 11 points in the game. 36-23 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. If you were watching during our pregame show, Thomas, last time Jackson and Evanston played, went off for 16 points. He's on that pace again. Long two from Hannah, no good. Rebound is fumbled around before it's finally calmed down by Jackson, but stolen by Junior Zimeno. Kept by Bowen. He'll go to Burke Thomas to calm it down. 36-23 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Handoff to Jagger Mitchell at the 10-foot line of the volleyball court here at EHS. Tries to go to Bowen, stolen by Hannah. He goes to the block and draws the foul and one. Bowen from behind tried to make a block, but he makes contact with Hannah. And it's 25-36. Wade Bowen picks up his second foul. Now Hannah, Andrew Hannah will shoot his first free throw of the game. Free throws brought to you by Norco. Visit Norco at 95 Independence Drive for all of your full line of gas and welding equipment. Hannah with the shot at the Evanston student section. Rebound calmed down by Carson Wall. It was wild. He now goes to the left wing, back to Jagger Mitchell in the left corner to Wall, who just came back into the game. Burke Thomas at the 10-foot line of the volleyball court, dead center here at EHS. 4 minutes remaining in the third. Bowen tries the quick pass to Jagger Mitchell. He kept it in bounds, falling out of bounds. Mitchell with the athletic play. Wall now at the top of the circle. What a play by Jagger Mitchell to keep that one in. Wall back to Jagger in the left wing. Screen by Wiedrich. Back to Wiedrich in the lane. Blocked by Jackson. Wiedrich says there was contact on the wrist. Lopman goes out to Hannah. Free throw line extended left side. Rattles around too hard, no good. Burke Thomas makes one-man miss on a reach-in, and now he's across the timeline. Thought about taking a three. Instead goes to Wall in the right corner. Wall goes to the free throw line. Thomas, left corner three. Yes! Burke Thomas with 5 points in the third quarter to match his 9. And he's got 14. He got 16 in the entire game last time they played, as there's going to be a push coming on Burke. Brunner goes into the lane. It'll be on Thomas, his first foul of the game. Isaac Larson will inbound for Jackson. And a timeout called. Red Devils lead 39-25 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
Red Devils on top big here at Red Devil Gymnasium over for a Southwest rivals Jackson. 39-25 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Burke Thomas with 14 points, too shy of the total he got last time Evanston played Jackson. Evanston goes out there with Thomas, Wiedrich, Wall, Mitchell, and Bowen. Braxton Lynn just walked out of the tunnel and back onto the bench. So that's a good sign for the Red Devils. In the meanwhile, great defense by Evanston causing Jackson to misfire on their offensive chance. Brunner in the right wing. Goes back out to Sebastian Brunner, and he's almost tripped up, drives into the lane, bounces it out to Hannah. He goes into it and puts it off the glass for the shot. Hannah might be the go-to man for Jackson now. Lynn still pacing the sideline for Evanston. As Wall on the right side. And back out to Burke. Wiedrich, Jagger driving to the left block, tries to get draw the foul. It's not gonna come, it's too strong. Bruno takes the rebound, goes end to end, tries to finish it off, and does exactly that. 10-point lead for the Red Devils. Wall calming things down. Less than 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Wall, bounce pass to Wiedrich. No good as he puts his shot, goes off the back iron, and Jackson calms it down. Bronx trying to get something going. Brunner bounces it to Hannah, and Brunner stepped on the baseline. He was trying to go under the net, stepped on the bounce pass. No, it's going to be a foul on Evanston. Braxton Lind returns to the game for Wade Bowen. Junior Zametto comes in for Carson Wall as Burke Thomas picks up his second foul. 4 fouls on the Red Devils, 2 on the Bronx. Inbound under the Evanston net for Jackson. Brunner. Handoff by Lopeman, right back to Brunner in the right side. Now Sebastian Brunner into the elbow, cut off by Junior Zermeno. Long pass to Isaac Larson. He drives to the left side of the key. No look pass over to Hanna. No good. Rebound by Hanna. He puts the shot up, falling back. Gets his own rebound again and puts it through the net. Hanna looks good in this third quarter. That is 6-7 points for him. Timeout called by the Red Devils. It's the 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Evanston currently trying to stop a 6-0 run by Jackson. They led 28-17 at the half. Still a decent lead for the Red Devils. It's gone down to 8, though. We'll see if Evanston's able to calm it down, as this is a big game for them, looking to get to 2-1 in 4A Southwest Conference play. Peyton Cornea is going to go in for Stetson Wiedrich. Actually, Peyton Cornea and Noah Conrad come in for Wiedrich, and I think Junior Zermeno. They'll join Lind, Mitchell, and Thomas. Lind moving around well on that ankle. Looked like he might have twisted it. Back to Jagger, bounces it right back to Lind on the left side. Mitchell at the top of the circle trying to find Burke Thomas, taken away by Larson. Along the right sideline, transition 3 from the right wing is good, and a big shot for Jackson. It's now a 5-point lead for the Red Devils. Jackson has come alive here in the second half. Jagger Mitchell goes over the timeline to Burke Thomas on the 10-foot line of the volleyball court here at EHS. Noah Conrad in the right wing. He takes the dribble. Jump shot from the free throw line is good. Noah Conrad makes it 41-34 and ends the run. That's the first time we've seen him in varsity playtime in a long time. Coach Watsabaugh showing some faith in him and Peyton Cornea, putting them in a close game, a conference game no less. 8 seconds left in the third. Brunner holding it. Lopeman with the screen. Now Hanna with the screen. 1 second left. 3 at the buzzer is in. Huge shot by Sebastian Brunner. And it is 37-41 after the third. We're off to the Smith-Bitts fourth quarter. After this, on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
A good education opens the mind, expands it, and helps us improve our lives in many ways. When you add that to a positive attitude, you're on the path to success. Jesse and Jennifer Lind and the team at Smith-Bitts recognize students for their hard work and commitment to excellence in academics, sports, and extracurricular activities. Contact me, Jesse Lind, for all your oil field equipment needs. Smith-Bitts, energy strong and proudly serving the Wyoming oil and gas industry.
Jackson outscored Evanston 20-13 on that quarter. As we go to the Smith-Bitts fourth quarter, it's 41-37. The Bronx looking for a big win here over Evanston. Red Devils, though, looking to keep themselves in the race for the number 1 seed in the 4A Southwest. After this game, Evanston will have completed their first run through the Southwest quadrant. Hard to believe that conference season will be already halfway over after this one. Zermeno on the right corner, dribbling towards the top of the circle. Looking somewhere to go, he decides Burke Thomas, screened by Peyton Cornea. Thomas at the top of the circle, thought about taking a 3. Instead, Noah Conrad in the right corner. He had a big jump shot from the free throw line earlier. Burke Thomas, junior in the left corner. Evanston moving the ball around. Zermeno back to the free throw line to Conrad. Burke on the right side. Lind in the right block. Puts the shot up and one. Draws the foul. Pumps his fist in celebration. He looks healthy and fine now. Big shot by Braxton Lind. and he'll shoot Norco free throws. You'll find a full line of gas and welding equipment plus other supplies at Norco locations across Wyoming. In Evanston, visit Norco at 95 Independence Drive. Norco and Lind completes the old school three-point play, and the Red Devils up 44-37 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Gavin Brunner across the timeline, hands off to Sebastian Brunner, who had a big three ball at the buzzer of the third quarter. He's driving to the left block, puts the floater, and one coming for him. So now a chance for an old school three-point play for the other side as Jagger Mitchell will come in for Junior Zermeno. He'll join Noah Conrad, Burke Thomas, Wade Bowen, and Braxton Lind. Sebastian Brunner shoots at the Evanston student section and sinks it. 4-point lead for the Red Devils. 44-40. This could be a close finish unless Evanston goes on a massive run like we saw earlier in the first. Jagger Mitchell on the left side. He now takes a dribble. The ball is off of Jackson's foot, and Lopeman for the Bronx thought it was going to be a turnover by Evanston. Instead, it's out of bounds off of Brunner. Bounce pass to Burke Thomas, Wade Bowen to Jagger Mitchell at the top of the circle. Burke, right wing three, that one off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Lopeman. Evanston quickly to get back on defense. Lopeman to the left wing, back out to Sebastian Brunner on the 10-foot line of the volleyball court here at EHS. Way downtown three, rattles it through, and he is pumped. 1-point game. Huge shot by Sebastian Brunner. That was way down there, and a timeout called by Jackson. We'll be right back after this. Red Devils lead by 1, 44-43 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
At Ellingford Brothers, we're known for an excellent steel shop and quality cement. We also provide other products all year round. Sand and different sizes of gravel for road base and landscaping in the summer and fall. Traction in the winter and mud control in the spring. Bark for landscaping in the summer and winterization in the fall. And topsoil. Spring, summer, and fall. Prices are always honest. Pickup or delivery. Ellingford Brothers, your year-round source for so many things. Stop in today at 221 County Road in Evanston.
Jackson has not led all game, but now they find themselves down by only one. Lind goes to Burke Thomas, long pass to Noah Conrad. It's out of bounds on the right sideline. It was a long pass that Conrad didn't have much of a chance to get, and now the Red Devils will have to play defense. It's a 1-point lead early in the Smith-Bitts fourth quarter, 6:20 and counting, as the Red Devils lead 44-43 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Here comes Sebastian Brunner with the three. Right side three by Larson is off of the back iron. No good. Rebound by Bowen. That was a big box out by the big man. Thomas, right wing, back to Jagger Mitchell. Dribbles to the free throw line. Bounces it to Braxton Lind. Floater from the lane. Left side of the key drops in. And the Red Devils get one from one of their top scorers. They're up by 3, 5:40 remaining in the Smith-Bitts fourth quarter. 46-43 Red Devils. Driving into the lane is Gavin Brunner. Goes back out to Sebastian Brunner. Red Devils up by 3. Brunner driving at the top of the circle. He's open. Top of the circle three for the tie. No good. Rebound by Jagger Mitchell, who runs up through the crowd to get it. He's across the timeline. And now Hannah commits the foul. It's the fourth foul on Jackson. Third foul on Hannah. Larson comes out, and coming in is Henry Berize. Burke Thomas will inbound it in front of the Evanston bench at the scoreboard, or scores table. Goes to Carson Wall. He's going to slow things down. He gets past his defender. Now drives into the lane with the shot. No good. Rebound by Berize. Jackson with 5 minutes and change to work with. Trail by 3. Sebastian Brunner, who has been red hot in this game, on the right side, going to the block, puts the shot up, blocked by Wade Bowen. No! They're saying there's a foul on that one. Bowen made contact with the glass. Wait, I don't think there's a foul. Lind is there to get ready to inbound it. So goaltending was the call, but Evanston has the ball, so I'm not sure what that call was. Wade Bowen in the left wing now goes to the lane, and there's a whistle coming. Foul going to be on Jackson. That might be their 5th of the game, of the half. It is. And Burke Thomas to inbound from under the Jackson net. First foul on Lopeman. Bowen back to Jagger Mitchell at the point. Burke Thomas open in the left wing, thought about a 3. Instead, he hands off to Braxton Lind. He goes to the left block, powers past him, and puts it in the hoop. 2 more points for Braxton Lind. He went out early in the third quarter, missed most of the third quarter, but has come back with 7 points in the Smith-Bitts fourth. Bounce pass over to Lopeman, right side 3. That one no good. Rebound by Evanston. Burke Thomas calms it down. 4:14 remaining in the Smith-Bitts fourth quarter. Evanston up 48-45 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston has not trailed in this game yet, as the pass is wild on the right sideline. It bounced out of bounds. Left sideline, excuse me. And it's a turnover to Jackson. Keelan checks in for the Bronx. 48-45 with 4 minutes left in the Smith-Bitts fourth quarter. Halfway home here in the fourth. Passes dribbled around, steal by Burke Thomas, and the Red Devils are going to get it back. Burke sending his man. Jagger Mitchell, left corner 3, no one to guard him, and it drops off of the front iron, no good. Jackson in transition. Brunner, top of the circle 3, air ball saved out of bounds by Jackson, but waiting for it was Braxton Lind. He'll hand off to Burke Thomas, and the Red Devils off and running. Jagger bounces it to Wade Bowen, taken away by Hannah. Jackson with numbers, 2-on-1, but Bowen makes that now 2-on-2. Evanston all the way back at defense, and now Brunner with his team down by 3. Drives to the left block, off the glass and in. (47-48) after the 2 by Gavin Brunner. Timeout called by Evanston. We'll take it as well. Red Devils up by 1, less than 3 minutes to go in the Smith-Bitts fourth on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
The importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we offer youth accounts to help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly. Our youth accounts are special, just like the kids in our community. Check out our See You Grow, See You Learn, and See You Prosper accounts for kids 0 to 18. These accounts are great to start managing finances. Open a youth account today for $1. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Hang on to your hats, Evanston. It's a 1-point lead for the Red
Whatever
Devils.
takes you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference.
Well, it's a 1-point lead for the Red Devils, 48-47 in the Smith-Bitts fourth quarter. Evanston has not trailed in this game yet. Jackson has threatened multiple times, and with 2 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in the Smith-Bitts fourth, Junior Zermeno will get ready to inbound it in front of the Evanston bench. Burke Thomas at the center logo, and away we go. 2:55 and counting. Thomas on the right side, back out to Junior in the right wing. He dribbles to the top of the circle, back to Jagger, quickly over to Burke at the 10-foot line of the volleyball court. Back to Burke, top of the circle. Double team, bounces out to Jagger. Wide open, he goes to Wade Bowen. His shot no good. Rebound by Jackson. A chance for the Bronx to take the lead. Sebastian Brunner, deep downtown, left side, rolls around, no good. Wow, Evanston sweating that one. Brunner has got a touch, but he was just a little too far out. Jagger Mitchell, Burt Thomas, top of the circle three. He'll try to equal it. No good. Rebound by Brunner. 2:12 remaining. Across the timeline. Gavin Brunner at the free throw line. The block goes for the runner. No good. Bowen pulls it down. Big rebound and a foul on Jackson. That's their 6th of the half. Evanston with 5. Gavin Brunner picks up his 2nd. Inbound to Burke Thomas with under 2 minutes to go. Red Devils up by 1. Burke Thomas on the right side, back to Lind. Still not across the timeline. Burke now takes a dribble at the logo, gets across the center stripe. Back to Zermeno, stolen by Brunner, trying to take the lead. No good. Brunner misses the layup. Red Devils get it back. Jagger Mitchell in the left wing. Instead of taking the three, he calms it down. 96 seconds left in the Smith-Bitts fourth quarters. Red Devils up 48-47. Jagger in the right wing. Now bounces it to Lind in the right block. Goes into the lane. It rolls around. No good. And deflected out of bounds after the rebound by Jackson across the baseline. Jackson will inbound it. Evanston goes to the full court press. .123 left in the Smith-Bitts fourth quarter. Evanston looked like they were going to the press. Instead, they'll wait for him at half court. Handoff to Gavin Brunner, back to Sebastian Brunner. He's the lead scorer tonight for Jackson. He's got 11, 12, 13, 14, 17 points for Jackson. Jump shot from the free throw line from Jackson, no good. Burke Thomas trying to chase it down in the corner, and it's out of bounds over the left baseline. Referee says Evanston touched it last. 1 minute left in this one. It's a 1-point lead for the Red Devils. Inbound to Hannah at the free throw line. Handoff to Gavin Brunner. Now Sebastian Brunner locked out by Zermeno, trying to penetrate the key. He has to retreat back out to the top of the circle. Driving into the lane. It's a carryover by Jackson. Evanston gets the ball back with 47.3 seconds left. Jackson, if they foul Evanston, Red Devils are going to the line, as that will put them in the bonus. Timeout called. We're going to keep it here. What a quarter this has been. Jackson has scored 10 points in this fourth quarter. Evanston 7. But the Red Devils, thanks to the big first quarter, lead 48-47 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston, if they win this one, they'll go to 2-1 in Southwest Quadrant play, and that is the big record that matters because of the way that regionals will be this year. It'll be a one-day tournament in Star Valley, I believe, on a Thursday, the first Thursday in March. Number 2 will play number 3, number 1 will play number 4, and the winner of those games will represent the Southwest at state. The loser of their season will come to a halt in Star Valley. Evanston, right now, they beat Green River the first time, lost to Star Valley the first time. If they can beat Jackson, they would run through the quad the first time 2-1, and that would put them in probably a 2 seed. Right now, Jackson looking for their first quadrant win. Braxton Lind will inbound it under Jackson's net. Full court press put on by Jackson. They'll go to Jagger Mitchell. He bounces it back to Lind. Ball's poked loose, but Lind keeps a hold of it. Passes to Wade Bowen on the run across the timeline. 38 seconds left, 37 seconds left. Red Devils up by 1. Jagger Mitchell fouled, and that's going to send Jagger to the free throw line. That'll put Evanston in the bonus. The 7th foul by Jackson. So Jagger Mitchell will shoot big Norco free throws. Mitchell 1 for 1 from the line today coming into this weekend. He was a 50% free throw shooter, 4 for 8. Those don't include the Star Valley game stats. Norco free throw on the way. No good. Rebound by Jackson. 29 seconds left in the Smith-Bitts fourth quarter. It's a 1-point lead for the Bronx. Brunner drives to the right block, finds Hannah, and Jackson takes the lead for the first time tonight. Red Devils with Burke Thomas across the timeline. Timeout called with 12.5 seconds left. Evanston with the chance for the walk-off as it is 49-48. We're keeping it right here. Don't blink. Fasten your seatbelts. Red Devils will inbound it in front of the scorer's table. Full timeout taken by Coach Rob Watsabaugh. For the first time tonight, Jackson has the lead. Evanston outscored them 14-7 in the first quarter, 14-10 in the second quarter. We're outscored by Jackson 20-13 in the third. But a big, big lead by Evanston at first, and Jackson has battled their way back. Jackson in the lead on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard for the first time tonight, and a big moment coming for this Evanston Red Devil team. 12 seconds remain in the Smith-Bitts fourth quarter. Reminiscent of the situation they found themselves in at the end of the game against Star Valley a year ago when Dawson Crofts hit a 3-ball from the right wing to win it. Evanston down by 2 with 12.5. All they need is a bucket. Burke Thomas is going to inbound in front of the Evanston bench. It's Burke Thomas, Jagger Mitchell, Braxton Lind, Wade Bowen, and Junior Zermetto. Bounces it to Lind. Thomas drives into the lane off the glass and in, and one as well. 8.4 seconds remaining. Burke Thomas, the leading scorer on the Red Devils, comes through in a chance to put Evanston up by 2 with 8.4 seconds. Timeout Jackson. Burke Thomas takes a great pass from Lind, sees an opening, drives into the lane, puts it up, and one falls through the hoop, and the Red Devils find themselves back on top late. Thomas will get a chance to shoot Norco free throws, but the Red Devils up by 3, meaning Jackson will have to hit a 3-ball at the very end to tie it up and force overtime. What a game. Red Devils showing the fatheads in the stadium. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's Haley Frankham in your screen, getting people to jump up and down as the Red Devils will have Burke Thomas to shoot a very important free throw. Red Devils lead by 2 with 8.4 seconds remaining in the Smith-Bitts fourth quarter. Thomas toes the line for the Norco free throws. First one's up and good. Burke Thomas has been money tonight. Here we go, 8 seconds left for Jackson. Brunner across the timeline. He's looking for something big. They need a 3-ball just to tie it up. Back to Sebastian Brunner, right corner 3, no good. Evanston wins. Red Devils get the win late. Final score, 51-49. What a game by Jackson to come back, but the Red Devils withstand the pressure and make the plays to win the game. Wow, cannot wait to talk to Coach Watsabaugh about this one. Final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, 51-49. Red Devils improved to 2-1 in Southwest Quadrant play on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Whatever takes you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground level rooms on 10 acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including newly renovated rooms, a business office, workout room, outdoor pool, and full service restaurant, plus complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, 51-49. The Evanston Red Devils above the Jackson Bronx. And just what a game. It's time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Red Devils got off to a hot start, outscoring Jackson 12-7, including a 14-7, including a 12-0 run in the first quarter. Then the Red Devils continued to pour on the points. It was a 4-point game. Then the Red Devils go on a 9-0 run to extend the lead 25-12. It would be 28-17 at the half. And then Jackson, though, starting to pour on the heat at the end of the third quarter, go on a 9-0 run, part of a 11-2 run to close out the third quarter, outscoring Evanston 20-13. And then in the fourth quarter, Jackson able to play with Evanston, outscoring Evanston 12-10, but the Red Devils, with a big play with 8 seconds left by Burke Thomas, win the game. Final score, 51-49 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. That is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Red Devil post-game stat report on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
It's time for your Red Devil postgame stat report. Again, your final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jackson and Evanston. Evanston improves to 2-1 on conference play. Final score, 51-49, and a nail-biter here at Red Devil Gymnasium. Calculating really quick our final individual stats. And we got them. So first for Jackson, we've got 6 for Gavin Brunner, 2 for Henry Barese, 4 for Rowan Bruno in the third quarter, 3 for Isaac Larson, 8 for Andrew Hanna, 3 for Gavin Keelan, and 17 for Sebastian Brunner. Ties for the game high. Sebastian Brunner with making Evanston sweat a little bit. A big 3 in the fourth quarter. But for Evanston, you've got 6 from Jagger Mitchell, who has a good bounce-back night. Noah Conrad contributes with 2. A big 3-ball from Junior Zermetto. Stetson Wiedrich with 3 points, 2 and a free throw. Carson Wall with a big first quarter gives them 6. 4 points from Wade Bowen. Braxton Lind, who is injured in the third quarter, comes back in the Smith-Bitts fourth quarter and scores 7 points to give him 10 total. And tied for the game high, Evanston's Burke Thomas does one better than he did a year ago when he played Jackson and put up 16 points. That's your Red Devil postgame stat report. Let's go ahead and give out our Dr. Jared Barton play of the game, brought to you by Dr. Jared Barton, General Surgeon. And man, there are so many to pick from. I think we're going to have to go with Burke Thomas. Timeout called by the Red Devils. They're down by 1, and Thomas takes the ball, dribbles into the lane, passes to Braxton Lind. Lind goes right back out to Burke. Instead of hoisting up a 3, he goes into the lane, makes the smart basketball play, goes off the glass, draws the foul. It goes through the hoop, and that is the final bucket that wins it for Evanston. Your final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, 51-49. That is your Dr. Jared Barton play of the game, brought to you by Dr. Jared Barton, General Surgeon. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we will give out our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision play of the game and let you know what's coming next for Evanston activities on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares, Freeway Tires, on Bear River Drive in Evanston. Stop in today or schedule an appointment with us online at freewaytires.com.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankham, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? He told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankham.
Well, give him a call. 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankham at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
Wow, what a game. If you're just joining us, you missed a good one. Final score, the Red Devils win it on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, 51-49. Apologies if our My Local Radio chat room was not working. However, we did see that. Shannon Bankhead said, way to go, M. Number 43, talking about Emily Sawyer having a big night, 7 points in the Evanston Red Devils' big win over Jackson in the girls' game, but also in the boys' game. Red Devils victorious 51-49, a big night for Evanston. Let's go ahead and pull up the school calendar and let's talk about what is coming up in the next week for Evanston Red Devil activities. On Monday, February 1st, we have, according to the calendar, EHS Music at the Kinder Jazz Festival in Casper College. That will be the February 1st and February 2nd through the 3rd as well. On Thursday, February 4th, we have a boys 7th grade quad for basketball, Evanston Middle School versus Mountain View at Mountain View High School. And then a 7th grade quad for Davis Middle School, boys 7th grade basketball at Lyman. And those games, it'll be Evanston Middle School versus Mountain View at 4. That same time for Davis Middle School at Lyman at 4. And then at 6 o'clock, Evanston Middle School will go to Lyman to play Lyman, and Davis Middle School will go to Mountain View to play Mountain View at 6 o'clock. On Friday, February 5th, boys swimming as their conference meet in Natrona County High School. Time not announced for that. But on Friday, we'll be right back here with more Evanston basketball as the Red Devils welcome into Red Devil Gymnasium the Natrona County Phillies as well as the Natrona County Colts. So the Red Devils will take on Natrona County. Girls JV game starts at 3 o'clock. Boys at 4:30. Girls scheduled to get started at 6 o'clock. Boys at 7:30. We'll have the pregame show right here on K9 and mylocalradio.com starting at 5:30. Followed immediately by coverage of the girls and boys varsity games. Time to give out our Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham, providing quality precision family dentistry at reasonable prices. Call to schedule appointments for the whole family at 307-789-8910. And we gave the Dr. Jared Barton, General Surgeon, Play of the Game to one player in this play. But I think we're going to give the Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham, to Braxton Lind. The precision pass to Bert Thomas to set up the go-ahead basket. That would turn out to be the winning basket. Lind took the inbound pass from Thomas, was cut off, and then saw Bert flying by behind him to his right, distributed outside, and Thomas was able to finish it off. So Braxton Lind gets the Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game honor for that big pass that set up Bert Thomas to take the lead with 8 seconds left and score, which would be the game-winning basket. We're going to give Coach Rob Watzabaugh just a little bit of time to come up here. We're excited to talk to him about this win. Again, your final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, Evanston 59, Jackson 49. Red Devils led by Bert Thomas with a game-high 17 points, 1 point better than what he did against Jackson last time they played. Also, big news, the Red Devils winning it 46-16 with the ladies getting their first win of the game. And I thought I was going to have Coach Watsabaugh, but I've been surprised a little bit. Joining me now, Evanston senior Burke Thomas. Burke, you need a second to take a deep breath after that one.
Yeah, for sure.
That looks like you guys are having a lot of fun out there. You guys go out and take a big lead. Then Jackson battles back. Coach calls a timeout after Jackson takes their only lead of the game. What is the environment like in the huddle, and what is the environment like with the team when you guys are drawing up that play that ultimately wins the game for you?
It's mainly just staying calm, staying collected, paying attention to what coach is drawing up, relaxing mainly, and then executing. Thinking about what you're going to do when you're in the game, execute that play when you get in.
All right, so you get to inbound the ball. You go to Braxton. Braxton goes back to you. You see a path. You drive to the lane, draw the foul, get the and one. I remember a year ago when I talked to you, you hit some big free throws in the game against Rock Springs that qualified you guys for the state tournament. You said you were not a huge fan of free throws. This was another high-pressure free throw. What was your mindset heading into that situation?
Just stay calm, really. I'm still not a fan of free throws, but mainly just got to stay calm and just shoot.
Just an all-around great team effort. I mean, you had great defense from Braxton. Wade also contributing on defensively. Junior Zermeno, who's more known as a ball handler and does a great job getting the ball to the scores. He gets a 3-ball. What can you say about this team and how much fun it is to be with this group of guys?
Oh, I love it. We got a pretty good team chemistry going on. We, of course, there's a little bickering sometimes, but overall, I think we're all happy for each other when we, no matter what, rebounds, passing, scoring, and it's a great environment, really.
You guys will now get an extended time off before welcoming Natrona County here on Friday. How important was it to get the win going into that big break before you guys take on the two teams from the other quadrant?
I think it gives us a little bit of motivation and energy, but we definitely got to work hard this week. Focus on Friday and then Saturday after that, but working hard this week, working on ourselves, and just staying calm all week till we get there.
With the recent capacity restrictions kind of lifted to where Evanston Gymnasium can have 250, we had the student section back. How good was it to have that energy from the student section here at Evanston?
Oh, it's great. I love it. Love all the energy. Got to have lots of it. When you have that, it gets the team rolling, it gets the crowd rolling after that, and it just overall good environment.
Well, that's Burke Thomas, Evanston senior. Thank you so much for your time, Burke. Congratulations on the big win. Good luck moving forward the rest of the way. Anything else?
No, thank you.
All right, we're going to call it a broadcast here from Red Devil Gymnasium. Your final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils win it 51-49, led by Burke Thomas with 17 points. You just heard from him. We're going to take the rest of the weekend off. It's been a busy week for Evanston Athletics. We had basketball on Thursday, wrestling last night, and then the two big victories for Evanston tonight. So on behalf of my producer back at the studio, Mikkel, my camera people throughout the day, a big thank you to each and every one of them. I'm Elan Olliff saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here, Red Devil Gymnasium, Friday when Evanston takes on Natrona County. Pregame at 5:30, first tip-off scheduled at 6. Thank you so much, and take care.
You have been tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devils basketball on KNYN, the big dog, with live video online at mylocalradio.com. Today's game has been brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, Dr. McKay Frankum, Westar Printing, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Hoover Chiropractic, Evanston Regional Hospital, the Come On in Casper, Plains Tire, Mountain West Business Solutions, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Rocky Mountain Sign, Uinta County School District No. 1, Ellingford Brothers,
Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Bear River Dental, and by T-Bar S Body Shop. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Our executive producer is Val Cook. We thank our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and our sales manager, Julie Burley, along with Rich's Matthew Peterson and the Valley's Colin Holt, and production assistant Alyssa McDaniel. Biggest thanks to our sponsors and to you for tuning in. We invite you to visit mylocalradio.com for archive games and past interviews with Red Devil players and coaches. Like My Local Radio Sports on Facebook to stay up to date with the games. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on KNYN 99.1 FM and mylocalradio.com. Until next time, go Devils!